Okay, Dallas, explain to me exactly where this game came up in your life and what it is we're about to play.
This is Dragon Warriors Monsters, man. This is the epitome of 8-bit games.
Alright. Where did you learn of Dragon Warriors Monsters?
It just showed up one day. Jordan was like, hey, check this out. I was big into Pokemon, but this was game changing.
I think I can help with that too. It was actually my elementary friend Wesley Ward. He was really, really into games, like way more than even I was early on. He kind of got me into them. And we, of course, had all played red version, blue version. Well, he somehow found this game just called Dragon Warriors Monsters that was like a very strange Japanese adaptation of Pokemon somehow. Except it's got this intricate breeding system in it. It's got where you gotta hatch monsters. There's male, female. You gotta breed them.
It's like a teenage version of Pokemon. You have to think harder. It's not just get your one Pokemon and just fight.
Yeah, how do you get Pokemon? You catch them.
Well, this you just feed them meat, man. Just throw it out there.
Do you remember when in Gold and Silver they dabbled a little bit with breeding? Do you remember that?
They had to, keep expanding and come up with new things.
It just never went anywhere.
That breeding, it wasn't like this. You breed this, you don't know what you're going to get. But anyway, Walker, it's basically just, as you can see, we got these monsters that...
So we can fucking...
These are the ones y'all have so far.
We put us in
Let me name them first. Let me say, this is, I don't know, man.
So remember when we were telling you it can only be...
Jellyfish guy, jeez. What is he?
What does he do?
Oh, man, that's discount Geodude, you know? And I would say that's a prettier Articuno, man. Right there.
That's pixelated.
Right, you really summed all of them up pretty well. That was incredible.
Pixelated Deathstorm. Dude, the renders in these.
So what Walker doesn't realize yet though is that our versions right now are pretty good.
Right.
You're about to see us come across because we're in a low level dungeon. We're only level 4.
Yeah.
Like the 4th dungeon.
I think we're about to fight.
So that's what me and Dallas keep talking about.
And you don't want to pick up like that meat right there. You don't want that. You don't want that.
I mean, you do.
So let's break this down.
Yeah.
So y'all have inner cheats where you don't need to pick up stuff like that all the time?
Yeah, just so it's faster.
No, that's a great question. So you get these things that you have to try to lure monsters to join you.
Okay.
So you give them different meats. There's beef jerky, pork chops, sirloin. Sirloin's the best. So we just put unlimited sirloin in. So if we want a monster, we can just give them that one. Because normally, me and Dallas kept talking about how they keep setting up these iClouds. Perfect, dude. So look at that monster, Walker. What is that to you? iClown?
Spoopy man.
That's why Pokemon works so well.
That's why
they went off animals, caterpillars.
But they're at least creative. iClown? That's a monster. People are clowns. Is this a person? Is this a monster? I don't know.
That's why no one takes it.
Very weird.
So that's why I say I think this was just a straight Japanese port. iClown didn't translate well. So what else do you call it?
Yeah, it doesn't really have a ring to it.
It's just some sort of thing with a hat. It's got a wand. Every single iClown looks identical.
Well, it's just funny to me that like y'all mentioned this game, and this game is like something huge in your life. Like I only had Pokemon, and I also like I don't know. Seeing this, it's like I used to have the thought like, man, I wish I could just make these Pokemon just fuck and make better Pokemon. You know, like man, if
create the ultimate on your own.
Obviously, I wasn't thinking fuck when I was playing Red. You know, but. I don't know, like, this feels like somebody was like, man, we just want Pokemon to be this way. And they kind of, I don't know, kind of a rough version, but it seems dope. Like, it looks cool so far. Like, I like how they all follow you. That's pretty
right. You
got
this little swat, and as you change, whoever's following you.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of details.
So do we even started on this yet? We'll get to that. I feel like we'll get to meddling. We have too much to first.
Silver Drop.
The melody was the one we were telling you.
So this is remember the slime family?
Yeah, okay.
Healer is in the slime family.
This is where y'all scared me.
The jellyfish.
Yeah. This is honestly where y'all scared me. Yeah.
No, so Dallas made a good point. It was kind of teenage Pokemon because for us in our lives, we played Red Blue version at what? That was in like 96, 97?
Dude, this is like the hustler of Pokemon.
I think it came out like 98, 99. This came out like 2 or 3 years. Yeah, this came out in 2000. The same year CSGO came out.
Okay.
Just to give you some weird perspective on
Could you imagine playing CSGO? You know, at that
the same year. Some nerd somewhere. literally bought this on his Game Boy. And he had a built rig. He bought CSGO. Like, that's what I'm saying.
No. This is how it came to America. Somebody told their grandma that they wanted Pokemon for Christmas. And their grandma went to GameStop. Their grandma went to GameStop and was like, I bought that animal game you wanted, and you're like, sweet, I have Pokemon. And you go to it and you look at it and it says something like Dragon Warrior X or whatever, or Dragon Monster. Or
so you know how I know you're right, Monsters.
Dragon Warriors Monsters. That's such a grandma gift to buy, dude. It's like they're just like, I got that.
See, I'm almost positive Wesley Ward's grandmother accidentally. We had two.
Are you serious?
So I'll never forget this. So this is where this is weird. This is two parts to this story, Walker. The first part is there's a girl. Do you remember when the Game Boy was the big gift? Everybody got Game Boy Colors. So it's the year me and you got our Game Boy Colors.
That was the first Game Boy.
I was like 7 or 8.
You were probably a first grader. I think I was a 3rd or 4th grader. I'll never get. This girl at my school. Her parents got her the original Game Boy.
Oops.
That's what I'm saying. She couldn't play any of our games.
Oh my God.
Her screen was enormous.
How to alienate your kid.
That's what I was just gonna say, dude. That's what I was gonna say. Like you said, someone's parent just went out. I'm looking for like a Game Boy. Someone just said, "Let's get this sucker. Let's get this guy, dude."
Life is ruined.
Here you go. Here's a Game Boy. Even though we just sold 98 Game Boy Colors.
Who's selling people that stuff without?
I'll just never
asking them,
forget because
you know what I'm saying?
I was just like,
ask?
"You have a Game Boy."
Yeah.
I was like, I never even heard or seen a Game Boy.
Listen,
This is my first
so
console.
retro of you
This is
in
my first console.
1998. Like,
Right?
it isn't cool to be
You're
retro.
already hipster.
It would be now.
Right,
You
but
pull out a big Game
So
Boy now.
that has to be, Walker. I love that you gave that example. That has to be how Wesley's grandmother. Because I'll never forget it. Both of his grandmothers were very wealthy.
Fuck,
They
we
both
need
had
to
money.
say.
I remember that was like,
Really?
because I just remember asking every time I asked him where he got something. And my grandma got me this. He had a GameCube, he had a PS2, and he had an Xbox. I was like,
Man, I always wanted to be that kid growing up. I was
That's
always
what I'm
like,
saying.
man, I wish I had both.
He would have had a PC.
This is why he do him one. This is why though that he specifically was my gamer friend.
Right.
He was enabled.
He was.
Me and Dallas were staunchly
Richie Rich, dude.
we were nipped in the bud. Like you can get a game a year.
WWE wrestling.
You get a game a year.
WWE was cool.
Are we already back
The early ones when you could pick up ladders and
man.
stuff.
Yeah.
Are we already back here?
Big guy, dude.
Okay, what are we
This
about to
guy-
fight? Who's this guy?
This guy's a motherfucker, dude.
Psycho.
Oh, shit.
This is the first real battle. Hold on.
So who are you sending up right
We gotta
there?
turn
What
those
is that?
cheats
So
off.
this is a weird thing.
I don't want him to turn into a...
You might need to reload it, honestly. Because I think, remember, you have to refresh the screen before it takes hold. So we fucked up, Walker. We didn't realize if you don't turn the cheat off,
Okay,
we have to manually turn it on as something that shows up. So I went to one of the bosses who was Golem.
Yeah.
So that's why this one was cool. It had a shit ton of bosses.
Okay.
Every single warp holds a new boss versus only the 8 gym leaders of Pokemon. And the Elite Four eventually. You have to fight in tournaments against people, and you fight random bosses to beat the levels.
That's cool.
So you're getting this weird interplay of people
pretty ahead of
definitely.
its time.
There's definitely monster masters, but most people
Yeah.
aren't. There's just a bunch of monsters.
I would have wanted to be a monster master.
That's what I'm saying. Not everyone just
And the
collects
shit-
Pokemon.
the shit
Look
they
at
said-
his little small.
Yeah, why is he like?
He's
hey.
so petite, like he just got his nails done.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
just
showing
perched
us
And the
stuff.
shit he
And we're about to
said
fight
made
him,
no
man.
sense.
What assholes?
Yeah, the dialogue. Dude, by
Some
the way,
cliffs you jump down make no sense. I don't know.
Come on, man.
Bad
You gotta
joke.
put that
All
up. We gotta
our
put. We gotta
basics
turn that.
belong
We gotta
to
turn
us.
that on. We gotta turn that on. I gotta read that shit.
Damn.
Can you turn that on?
Wait, no, I don't think he says it.
Here, just reload.
I mean, it's not. They're not saying it, but like, just,
Oh, what
if
it
there's
says.
weird, if there's weird.
With the
writing, I wanna
dialogue,
read
you just
it.
gotta see, like, okay, this is just a character you fight along the way. There's no story.
We don't have to watch all of them. I just want to have the ability. Like, I want to know what this guy
You wanna
would have
reload?
said
Or
to
do you
you.
wanna? Yeah.
We can learn. I just saved it. So.
You ain't gotta reload. You ain't gotta reload it.
No, we
They
can just
turn
reread.
it
We
to
can
you.
reread it.
Reread? How are you gonna reread?
I would-
Talk. Just see what it said.
There are cliffs that you can jump. Y'all can read.
Down. Have you tried jumping down the cliffs? What does that have to
This
do
is what I'm saying. As a kid, you're reading this thinking,
This is poetry.
This, okay.
Oh my god, not really.
"How does this help me? Oh, I'm fighting you now." But see, that was the thing. We cheated, Walker. We didn't show him. See, we didn't show him. If you walk straight there, it's a mini puzzle. See, when you fight Big Eye, the thing is right there is like that looked invisible. If you walk
Right.
across the wrong point, you just fall and you have to start over. So once you beat these little mazes,
So you just auto fights? You just auto fight?
Well, you plan out your attack.
Oh, that's fucking
so this
dope.
is where it gets more different than Pokemon. Pokemon, you choose every single time what attack you want them to
So
do.
you still got your basic, like, easy setup, like Pokemon.
But here's level 2. You can go to plan. Or you can just click fight. Your monsters choose what they want
So
to do.
Hell is our healer. Hell has cautious attack is basically heal. Charge will be an attack, and mix is like this.
Did you ever use mix?
Upper. It's when it'll cast upper and that kind of.
That's
like
when you want to
boost
start
stats.
getting. Yeah, that's when you start getting to an advanced.
But you have
fighting.
command. Those are just general overall. The monster will decide based on how he's trained what to do.
Okay.
And then command, you can just tell him. Like,
Okay.
If you keep their wieldy down, their wildy. Keep it down.
Everything's abbreviated in this game. Nothing's over 4. Nothing's over 4.
Then program it. So skill. He's our healer. Heal off. He's fucking about to die. He's got 6 health, dude. We gotta heal him up. Spike. He's our attacker.
He doesn't know any specific.
He knows the
skills,
berserker.
or he just
skill.
learned that. So there's ones that are just brutes. Essentially, they have very high attacks. They have no.
They learn
specialty
attacks like
skills.
Pokemon. Like
But
you have
they
to
just
use
hit
their
you for
NP
high.
to use their attacks they learn. Berserker, it's a pretty good one.
Okay.
Make him go wild. And then command zap does. Bolt slash is probably gonna be.
I love
pretty
it when
good.
they do that.
Better, probably better than him. Just attack him regularly.
You know what his actual name is? Zapbird. Detail, bro, right? Like that's what I'm saying. They
Very objective with their name.
So this guy is actually one of the harder fights that you actually encounter early.
We are going in
because there's these
suited,
attacks where
but-
you can attack one person, but then there's special attacks where you attack all 3.
So this was like, honestly, this is like an original.
It's very strategy.
It's an original like Final Fantasy type thing because you have a group of
turn
We
based,
never
turn
played
based,
that.
turn
We
based.
never played Final Fantasy.
But weirdly,
I played a
you
couple, like,
are controlling
couple
monsters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you played the turn-based style big time.
I played not a big time, but I played it like I had played it.
I just
back
meant
in the day.
I was thinking several Final Fantasy
Oh, yeah.
games. That's why I say that.
The only one I played was Final Fantasy, I think 15. Final Fantasy 15 was fun.
Cliffs that we can jump off if we're brave.
So yeah, that's what we didn't show you. If you just back up and walk.
What
on
a
it-
boy! Is that
Yeah, Wataboo.
He's
What
like
a
your
boo.
spirit.
And there's
guy.
also
He's
his
like
evil
you in this
twin
one.
who's black,
Let's go
and his
back.
name is Watto. What is his name? What's the evil guy's
Warboo.
name? Warboo. Wataboo and Warboo.
You beat
They just
me
hit you
now.
with that earlier. You're like, okay, good evil.
Yeah,
the
we're
white guy
not
shows
playing.
up every time
We're
I
not
beat a
playing.
boss. So you got, yeah, that's the thing. We didn't show you the beginning. It's just,
Okay.
it's just a little slow.
No, I learned better if you just toss me in.
We'll get there. Right? You
Right.
just show up. Your sister gets kidnapped. You get transported here. Monsters are running loose.
Yeah.
They give you a single. Go to our farm real quick. This is perfect time to show Walker this.
This is dope.
They give you a single slime. That's what I'm saying. The slime when they get
That
you,
little thing right there.
they get you. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Looking
yeah.
back, I understand as a high
Such a
adult
grind.
why when the people are coding this, they're like, okay, what are we going to start them with? Okay, start them with just a slime because the ultimate monster is a gold slime.
There
That's
you
what
go.
these little medalies are.
Get these ugly
we'll
little
get to
things,
that.
too.
That's what I'm saying. It
Do
all
they
ties
get
in.
cooler? Do they?
Bro, yes, it is.
Yeah.
See, this is what they give you. They give you go back. They give you
Hey,
teardrop.
That's what you start with.
They give you teardrop,
Hey.
and they say, "Hey, this is just the slime family. This is a slime. This is a true
Pretty
slime."
good right now.
So
Yeah,
every
slave.
single
Like
gate
that.
that you go in from here on out, Walker, has some sort of slime family twist.
Okay.
You get spot slime, king slime, metal slime, gold slime, metalies, metal bulls. What's the under the metal? Like the little bubbly thing. It's a slime, but it's like not
Under
metal.
the metally, no, that's metally, metal bull.
There's
Metal
a
king.
there's a slime based metally formation.
Oh, it's Babel.
Babel. It's just
Babel.
babble. It's just a little puddle. It makes no fucking
Right, I
sense.
remember Babel. He sucks.
That's what I was gonna say though. There's wing slime, fang slime,
Anyway. So,
regular king slime,
we'll
metal
just
king.
balance it out. And then there's stuff like this.
This guy's a master bro.
Then there's
Is
king.
that what he is?
Then there's the spotted.
Our
king
name
slime.
is Bro.
Okay,
They
yeah,
named us
bro.
Bro.
Okay.
So we're Master Bro.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a drac. It's one of the first ones you get too.
That's
But
our
so
heels.
this is how they were tying it all together.
Cotton
Walker.
candy jellyfish. Dude.
He's in the slime family. First boss you get, and he's a healer. So they're trying to tell you early, hey, you have to hold on to this. You have to level this up. The skills this one learns.
Dude,
He's
it
healer.
was easy
He's
to draw
hell.
that. It was easy to draw.
Okay.
Um,
I feel like it's not.
But
Like,
also it's
a round thing like that with pixels.
It still
you know what I'm
kind
saying?
of
Why
looks
would you
like
go that
it's.
way?
It still kind of looks like a slime, though. You know what I mean?
True.
It's just
I
that
mean, no, it
basic
actually does. It does.
pixel thing.
Yeah.
So this is actually a pretty. It says ordinary. That's bullshit. This is a pretty high level thing to get this early.
I like what you said it's bullshit.
I call him out, dude.
That's bullshit.
Look at his zap
That's
base.
bullshit.
Look at his zapper. That thing is legendary compared to. Let's go back just 2 slides. This is where we started.
Yeah.
You're telling me this is ordinary?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe they just accidentally.
That's all I'm saying.
They ran out of room and there's no extra, but there should have been an extra there, like extraordinary.
Extra.
You know what I'm saying? Like it should have been.
So go down.
What is that word like?
So there's this other
More ordinary gives you extraordinary.
extra
That's
ordinary.
what I'm saying.
You're
It's
right.
extraordinary.
It's kind of like the. Have you ever heard
So
that?
2 averages make a great or something
Right.
like that. You know?
I think he's ordinary because that's his type.
Yeah, like
He's vain.
No, vain is
Ordinary, whimsy.
whimsy. No,
Reckless.
that's their personality. That's the other level we never really got into.
Tracky.
If you want to make sure somebody heals every time, make them like conservative or whatever it is. Like reckless is someone who's going to always choose attack, even if you pick cautious. it's
Having
gonna
their
attack.
traits like that.
That's another weird.
It's good when you're in those fights where you can't control your planning. Normally, you don't
That's
know
what I'm
if
saying.
he's ordinary or not. You tell him.
So that's what's weird about this game, Walker. They built all these sub-levels into the fighting system. It's not just like, I know Hyper Beam, you lose.
Right. Yeah.
Or I'm a level 99, this, you lose.
The fighting is more
doesn't
interesting.
matter. If you,
Not super deep, but
and through the breeding, if you
You
breed
get
wrong,
Pokemon a little bit.
it's definitely fun. You'll get stuck on
on
levels even as an adult. Playing this on the Game Boy.
if you have to do
You're
the
just
true
like,
grind,
I'm just not good enough.
Dude,
yet.
they didn't make games. They didn't make games back then to like cater
it
to let people win.
It
you
needs
know?
to be long. Because there's
Yeah.
nothing, there's needed DLC,
They
there's
did
no
with
skins.
Pokemon though. They wanted kids to like,
Beat it.
yeah, it just takes
Yeah.
a little bit of time. This takes some
Is it
time.
true that like I heard that like Bulbasaur was hard mode, Squirtle was easy or medium mode?
Is that what that
and
was? You think Charmander was easy? I always
I
thought
think Charmander
Squirtle
was
was the
easy.
easy. Because you just slaughter the first boss.
Well, I
You
think-
kill the first
By
boss.
the time
he's
you get
rock
to
type.
Misty, you got headbutt. You just freaking headbutt the shit out of Star.
And you've got
That is
but no, you get to
true.
Misty,
Who's
you've got to
the first boss?
cast.
The
You
first boss
get
was-
some electric ones in that cave.
Oh yeah, the first boss was the
Rock.
guy. Yeah, and Charmander.
I
would
just
get
always
boned.
remember-
Charmander would always get boned.
No,
by
Well,
that.
Charmander would.
Bulbasaur.
Was just impossible.
Bulbasaur was.
Oh yeah,
It was
mine
It would take
impossible.
forever.
Oh, rock.
You
You're
just,
just
yeah,
with
It was
Yeah.
impossible, and you're just like, "This is." I'm beating my head against the wall. I beat
Hold
it.
on.
As
We need to
everyone-
save this
everyone-
conversation when we play through Pokemon.
right?
Because I feel like we have a lot to talk about with that game.
Red, blue, or where red, blue, or yellow? You mean?
We need to start with
Specifically?
red, blue,
I would
yellow.
say this: the
That would
best
be
Pokemon
perfect, 'cause
ever
I'm
made
loving
was
this.
Pokemon Ruby. Dude. That was the best one ever made.
You know what's crazy? That was the first like, patch that ever happened in like a hard release game.
Oh, yeah.
Yellow was the patch.
Oh,
You
yeah.
couldn't do the cheat anymore. Remember the SSN? It was blocked.
I didn't know that.
You could
I didn't
only
know
do
that.
the missing gnome cheat and the multiply cheat in red and blue.
Okay.
Yellow, they patched it. The one where Pikachu follows you.
Oh damn! Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I think I played through Yellow. Actually, I didn't. I just was never.
I
into
didn't either,
Pikachu,
Walker.
dude.
All
It's
my
the
friends
way
got
they
it. I was
play
like,
them
I
up.
already beat this game.
I love
I
Red.
have red. I
I
have level
love Red.
99s on
Yellow
red.
showed up one
Red
day.
was
He'll
amazing.
follow you. Yellow's fun. but
Mom
they
like got
fix
it
the
for us.
cheat.
We asked her, but that's why it was annoying. So it wasn't as fun. Because I could just see it level 99 everything.
It was in game too. The perfect place for
That's what
glitch
I'm
to
saying.
be.
Think about that. That's
the
the-
game's over. Awesome. Now we can go wild.
Yeah.
I just never forget. You talk to that stupid guy about his stomach hurting. You fly immediately to Cinnabar Island. You go right. You surf up and down the coast.
I didn't know.
Missing
that.
number.
It's
You
crazy.
kill the missing number. Your 6th item
You didn't know
multiplies to
that?
infinity.
I did not know.
Ooh,
that.
big.
So you get rare
Super
candies.
cheese.
You get master balls. Well, no, that's the free internet. We had to learn that from our friends. Like
She
someone had
planned
to. Did she plan to tell us that?
That's where I learned it.
Probably.
Dude,
That's where I
didn't know any
went
of
back
that.
to relearn because
I was so
you do
young
it
when I was
once.
playing that game. Now I feel like I was in the
Our
third.
mom had
third grade,
internet on her
second
computer at home. She had a
Really?
home office, so we could like.
Yeah, we
Mom,
talked about that. We
please-
talked about
Please
that.
go to cheapplanet.com.
What was that game that you were talking about that you loved?
Baldur's Gate.
Not Baldur's Gate. I'm
Pre
talking
that.
about the or Putt Putt. And what was the other one? What was the other one?
Rita
Pajamas
Rabbit,
Sam.
Freddy Fish.
Rita Rabbit was
Freddy
the,
Fist, dude. Freddy
Slime.
Fist.
Rita
Oh,
Rabbit was
yeah.
the OG one that we played at Mom's
I have to
hard
look at Rita
office in
Rabbit.
Jackson. But then Humongous Entertainment, we talked about, that's when later they came out with Putt Putt. I'm just making him yellow. I'm making him red. I'm spending hours changing the wheels. Why am I doing this?
Because it's visually appealing.
Pajama Sam was incredible, dude. Those were so, like, I just remember being like,
You also need to watch the history of Pixar. It's
he
amazing.
said that today.
It's
He
amazing.
watched Disney, he goes back to back with
Dude,
Disney.
it popped up. I was like, all right, I gotta watch it. That's why I stayed up to 3:30 last night.
What are we doing back here?
I don't know. I'm looking. I was thinking about
We're so
trading
out.
out Zapdos.
I need to do this one
Because
time. I need
Zapdos
to-
sucks. Oh, I mean, not Zapdos, Zapbird.
ZB is awesome, dude. Chill. Look at his fucking health and
I
attack.
was gonna put. What is his attack?
It's incredible.
You love Zap. Ooh.
He's just strong as hell,
you
dude.
get him later in the game.
Yes, the
That's
Sky
why he's stronger
Dragon.
than
Dallas
Sky
on this
Dragon.
podcast admit
Sky Dragon's better than Zapbird.
is not good. He's weak. You don't get anything for free. That's going to be game
1v1.
changing.
Same level stats.
What's
Zapbird.
doing right now? Throw it up.
What's stronger, fire or lightning? Lightning strikes a
What
fire.
a stupid question. More fire appears.
What happens?
More fire appears.
Yeah, fire gets stronger, so fire, Sky Dragon's stronger than lightning.
Just go to the zoo and
But what
ask.
happens if you hit lightning with fire?
Nothing. He said it makes more
It's
fire.
just hot
It lights
as
things
shit.
on.
I think that fire does less to lightning. You know what I'm saying? Fire does less to electricity than electricity does to fire. You know what I'm saying? Fire couldn't do anything to electricity, but electricity at least can get reactions and create more fire or whatever.
But makes more fire,
Fire can
which
do
makes
anything.
fire as its at its
We're
core
here.
stronger.
Yeah, but if fire could never do anything to electricity whatsoever, it didn't matter if there's a bajillion of them. It's just like whatever. You know?
That's true.
So electricity doesn't even have to think about fire. It just accidentally makes it every now and then, but can never do anything to it.
But they're in a battle.
But
On these monsters, which one's more? Which one's better?
I got way
That's
too
the
deep.
answer.
I got way too deep. I think that honestly,
Look at the stats.
I think it.
He's on the screen.
Don't
When
go
it's
to
a
the
stalemate-
stats.
when it's a
So they're
stalemate-
5 levels different.
When it's a stalemate,
They're 5 levels different. But look at the health. That's his problem.
when
He
it's a
has to
stalemate,
have-
you gotta go to looks. Who looks cooler?
So you decide.
Who has-
Sky Dragon.
Sky Dragon has better rarity though.
See, some of these monsters
As far
are
as
better.
Sky
breeding-
Dragon is
as far
gonna
as
whoop
breeding
that
goes.
bird's ass.
Thank
Really?
you, thank
Sorry.
you. That's
Look
what
at
I was
that.
trying to get to.
This
Jordan's
guy's
wrong.
this guy. That's what this is. This guy's encased in nature. He has a cloud. He's like part storm.
Looks like broccoli.
Dude, that's gotta be.
It's got cauliflower.
It's gotta be it. There's no way
Cauliflower
that.
dick right there.
There's no-
His whole body. He's got an infection down there.
I just like a butthole now.
I want to get that checked out, bro.
How can you get by? How can that
Right.
be your champion?
Right here, just puckered, dude. It's just
How can that be
puckered.
your champion? Look,
That's
look
my
at Sky
champion,
Dragon.
I got diabetes.
Got a Sky
Diabetes dog. Looks like a
He's
fat
this way. He's this
corgi.
way.
Boom.
Dude,
Dude,
he's
his whole
fucking
body
Look at all
does
the
swirl.
stats. Look at all the
He's,
stats.
he's,
The stats are
like
trash.
lightning.
What if they're in the same level though? What if they're the same level? What are the stats? He may have a higher multiplier.
We gotta
He's
take
got
Sky
a
Dragon
lower
out. We gotta take
HP.
Sky Dragon
He's got a
out.
lower
Dude. We
HP
gotta take him out.
Take him out.
We gotta get him level 18.
You gotta realize
Yeah,
that. You gotta realize when you breed him, it's not gonna matter because you're gonna pair him up with someone who already has good HP. Like a Great Drag will have good HP already. Get a Divinigon. Get a fucking.
See, do you hear these? Yeah, do you hear these things?
Dude, it
Dragon
gets
Lords
deep. It's
one,
cool.
Bone
And they
Slave.
look, a Divinigon
Bone
looks
Slave.
dope.
Oh, God.
Right. It gets weird.
Actually,
Yeah,
there's a
love
level that I've never even been to.
We're getting there.
The
That's what the
frickin'
simulator is going to be for me.
It got
I'm going to help
too
you.
hard for a kid. That
Well,
was like an
yeah,
adult
you know what
with
it
a lot of
became?
time.
You know what it became when you can't emulate things? You just have to go back and grind more medleys. You just gotta buy more sirloin. It's gonna be more of your
Doing
time.
it this way would be, you
to
could
actually
probably
do
get
it.
there in a reasonable manner.
Yeah. I feel like we can have this beat by 2019. Easy. I'm gonna be gone for a 3-0 set for a whole week. So we have it. We're here. So I keep looking at
What's
the
Julio saying? What's he saying?
Yeah,
to-
so I'm glad you noticed that guy's name. We've been talking about this.
Julio.
The names in this are
What
just
does it do?
are
You
just
were at
off
the
the
castle
wall.
of Great Tree. To get the village of Great Tree, go down to the outside where the shrine of the stone. Alright, this guy's just.
we need to take iClown and show him that one.
A fucking iCloud,
And open
man.
that- open that warp game.
iCloud.
Dude, I do not love iClown. It freaks me out.
I gotta know.
Why is he clowning?
Take
He's got a
it
wand.
to the
What
guy
clown
and open the
ever
warp
has-
pools.
has
I'm saying.
had a wand?
Real quick.
Oh, Zap.
Not the whale. Take iClown who knows fire to the guy who has the grill.
Ah, you wanna do that?
Just show him. Just show him how there's a little these. See, so where we just were, where he came from underground,
Okay.
that's where all the main warp gates you have to beat are. So these people, they hid a bunch of other warp gates. That's just what they're called. That's like the dungeon you enter, and there's a
Okay.
boss at the end. You never know the boss till you get there. What these people also did were they hid a bunch of warp gates in the city and around, so you can do weird little different tasks and open up. There's like special warp gates that
Yeah.
you don't technically have to beat the whole game.
Okay.
So like that's what I'm saying. They built side quests into this thing. It's really kind of
It
crazy.
seems kind of ahead of its time.
Oh, you're gonna show him this shit.
We're about to breathe.
I think it's time to hatch him.
We just have some we can breed. Like Decap, he's never gonna be anything, and AA. We can breed that
Just
too.
to see what happens.
Just to show.
Just show Walker. Yeah.
So
I gotta know. I
info.
gotta
We
know.
have the main thing you're looking at when you're breeding. Obviously, male and female.
Yeah.
Then you want to have good stats,
Is that
but
how
he's
it
a
works?
bug. He's a bug family. So if I
Oh,
breed a
okay.
bug family, and there's a chart you can look up online. If I breed a bug
It's
family
insane.
with a
This is what we realized.
A guide to animal sex.
with a ES, that can't be anything good.
That's an eye.
So that's a tree. That's the plant family.
It's
Oddly enough, that looks like a fucking.
it looks like an unknown, man.
I don't know. It looks like
Well,
a
LSD.
freaking
Like, what is that? No, seriously. It's just
jelly
an eye.
eyeball with worms.
They drew an eyeball. It has some sort of eyelashes coming off of it, and it ended. They just gave up.
Evil Sea.
ES? Is that what it means?
Bro, but what is... So that's just like... So they're saying, okay, we're in the tree family. What's the first
Alright.
monster?
So it'll tell you what it's
Evil
expected.
seeds.
I suspect weed bug +1.
So
So
that's what you get.
That's
with the,
what it starts to matter.
I'm gonna like this thing. Weed bug.
That was going to be
Right,
actually kind of...
dude,
I'm a huge
Isn't that
bug.
insane?
I'm a huge
Isn't
bug
that
guy. I
insane?
love bugs.
We'll go. We'll breed it. We'll be boring. It's a mate you haven't had yet. Say sure, whatever. Anything else? Did it breed? What the fuck?
Did it breathe? The screen doesn't shake or anything?
No, it's supposed to go to. It didn't breed. Hold on, I must hit the wrong button.
You must hit B.
Come on, man.
Sorry.
Blue balls.
One.
What's ES gonna do with that? What's
Okay,
ES?
yes.
wait overnight.
So you have to wait overnight.
You're breeding evil.
So look at this, look at this, look at this.
Oh, God.
Wait,
Oh,
no.
baby.
The screen goes white.
PG-13.
When it comes back, there's simply an egg.
We're an egg now.
They both disappear. Do you know how many mistakes have been made breeding, Walker?
Inside.
Do you remember that? Do you ever remember like accidentally? How did I do that? So you always
It's 20 gold. That's how they get you, dude. Free breeding, but they get you.
toss to hatch the
Yeah,
egg.
dude.
Right.
So
It's
wait,
bullshit.
we got another thing to explain. So before you hatch the egg, when you're doing this metally tree that you have to end up
Yeah.
doing, you can investigate.
You obviously want boys and girls.
You can take the egg to another service.
Okay.
They will tell you if it is going to be male or female, and you can change it.
Or you can just YOLO the shit out of it and be like, alright.
So that's what's crazy. Eventually, you have to do that. You have to take every egg to this person and see, is it male? If it's not, switch it to female.
You can even change its like mood and stuff, and or gender too and stuff.
Gender's the main
Like if
one.
the gender's wrong, you can change it.
Yeah.
Just,
That's what I'm saying. You can change it from male to female
No,
before it
why
hatches.
would you do this?
Oh, my bad. So I'm hearing
So-
a lot of... I'm hearing a lot of
Let's just look
mechanics.
at
But I have to know. I have to be able to put this in context. What the hell is going on in this game? Like, what's the point?
So
You know what I'm
you're
saying?
trying to beat the Starry Night tournament?
Your sister gets kidnapped by.
Okay, there we go.
I got it.
Motivation.
You're laying in bed. Your sister
We
gets
can play in that
kidnapped
intro in a second.
by Waraboo, the evil,
Waraboo,
fuzzy-looking monkey thing. I don't know.
Here.
Waraboo shows
Hold
up.
on. Save this and just start a new game. Let him play that intro.
Take weed.
Does it
with
explain
you.
We'll let you read. Yeah, we'll let you
want to
read
hear
it.
Dallas. I kind of just want to hear Dallas explain it. Let's just
We
keep
don't
rolling.
have to
Let's
show
keep
that.
rolling. Yeah, let's keep rolling.
That's fair.
Let's keep rolling. No, I'm just saying, like, yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be better hearing it. You know what I'm saying?
It's an 8-bit, Walker. The whole thing's an 8-bit.
I
They're
just
not
think-
giving you a lot
I
to
think Dallas'
cling
like
to.
summarized experience with
I
it would
played
be
this
more
game
hilarious.
I think I know what's happening.
No, you're good. You're right. Hold on one second.
I got it, Weebo. Let's check
I want to
it
look
out.
at what he looks like.
Oh my god!
Thank you. That's all I want to say. What? Dude,
That is just, oh my god.
I'm so stoned to the gills. My eyes
What is
are coming out
happening?
of my head.
Yeah, that's Weebo.
Weed bug +1.
Yikes. Anyway, he's gotta suck. Anyway.
It's gotta suck.
Our first experience with breeding would be...
So when this game started,
Yeah.
I can't go
kidnap
back
your
to the
sister.
original room. You're laying in bed, you're your sister Mal you, or whatever, however you pronounce it. Mal you.
Names don't matter.
Exactly. So,
You're Terry by default.
Warboo, the evil brown black monkey thing. It's like a moon creature. It's weird. It's
Okay.
weird. Shows
Pretty
up,
good description.
kills your sister. Is like, hey, fuck you, dude. Takes your sister, and then the good Wadaboo shows up and is like, hey, the guy took your sister. I know, I was here.
I was here. She's gone.
So you jump into a fucking cabinet. Actually, it's a drawer. You pull a drawer out. You just yell out into that thing.
Yeah.
You show up at this tree. It's called the Great Tree. Well, it turns out there's a bunch of other tree kingdoms.
Okay.
Great log.
Great log. This is Great Tree. There's Great Log, Dead Tree. Just tree-based puns.
Bro, tree. It's a tree-based lore.
You're in a large tree.
That's what we were just calming down.
Poke monsters in a kingdom. The king will come out. He's secretly the metal man.
Okay.
Anyway, he's like,
He's the
hey,
metal
Don't
man?
be spoiling it.
He's like,
Don't be spoiling
hey,
it.
good
He's
thing
the
you
metal
showed
man.
up. You must be a master. All these war gates open and monsters are coming out.
Okay.
Please help.
Stranger that just showed up.
This
Yeah,
isn't
I'm
good.
not going to do
Hey,
anything.
man.
Remember you showed up on the Starry Night too. Remember that's what they were trying to like bring about.
The Starry Night is coming. If you make a wish that night,
Has
the
to
wish
return.
has to come true. If you win the tournament. at
If
the
you win
very
the
end.
tournament, okay.
And I want to wish to find my sister.
Yes, you-
And go home. And
Oh, dude, you're doing this way more justice than it. You're right. You're so right, Walker. Great call. I'm loving now. Yeah.
and then this thing also just shits on you randomly.
What?
That's where you get a Sky Dragon egg.
Gotta go on the rabbit hole.
That Sky Dragon we're arguing about, that's where it comes from.
It poops on the egg.
From
on the
there on
surface, then it
out,
just keeps
yeah.
shitting on
Is that a metal though? Is that what it is?
So no, there's these things called
Just
tiny.
put it-
What's
Is
that?
it
What's
food?
that egg bit look like to you, dude?
It's like brown metally or whatever.
Right.
You know?
The first one
Brown
looked like a
slime.
turd, but it was an egg.
Brown slime. There you go. Which is poop. You know.
We gotta get this crew.
I
dude.
guess.
Go open the Mad Night one real quick, and then come back and get your actual squad together.
Dude, it looks like that thing is.
That's why you have
There's
eye
something
cloud
wrong
in your
with it.
body, by the way.
It's like it's humping the air as it's walking.
Yeah, so that's what's weird, Walker. Why are they animating that? Why do they just follow
That's their
behind you?
movement, man.
I
It's
love that,
beautiful.
dude.
It's so much better when Pokemon Yellow let Pikachu follow you.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Shit changed. Holy
That's
shit.
cool.
It's like an update in Fortnite. Oh, they changed something. Oh, yeah.
Super
It
true.
was cool, but I was so stuck on red. I just couldn't get into it. I liked the idea.
Were you red?
But
I
it
was red.
because
He
it
was
was
blue.
Pikachu. It was just because it was Pikachu. I just didn't. I wanted Charmander to follow me. Charizard to follow me. I wanted to be
Cool
able
would
to
have
choose.
been to
You know what I'm
have,
saying?
but how cool would it have been for them to change like
You
that?
get to pull out. You get to pull out one other Pokemon beside Pikachu. You know, like he gets to rest. You know what I'm saying? Like it was too disappointing.
There had to be people who were really good at this game, Dallas, that had like weed bugs plus 99, and they were just fucking incredible.
Something about they couldn't load that movement animation when it
Wait,
opened
don't
up in
don't
the
hop
same
in there. You don't have enough.
What's
backups.
happening here? So where are we
So
at? in
that's
the
what we
story?
did.
What's the last thing we've done now? Now we're just fighting, getting beefed up, trying to go get him.
So
We got our
that-
goal.
Yeah, in this story, yeah, we landed in
ahead.
Great Tree. There's these other kingdoms. Sorry, I lost track.
No, you're here. Deadwood.
And they're just like, yeah, you gotta fight.
I'm seeing the tree.
And
now,
there's
though.
a Starry Night tournament. If you win the tournament, you make a wish. Well,
Right.
you're fighting these other kingdoms, blah blah blah.
All the kingdoms fight for this.
Yeah, in the tournament to
Okay.
make the win, whatever. Long story short, you wait. Do you want to tell the whole
Don't
story?
make it short, bro.
Do you want to tell the whole story?
That's all we are. Is talking like lore.
That's true.
I'm just impressed with y'all's knowledge of this game.
It's just we, as kids, played this whole thing
We
and
did.
it had no time.
We're those people
We
on
read
Reddit.
what every character said.
We're those people on
Okay.
Reddit. We just
True.
did that.
Okay.
That's what we actually did. With
There's a
our
whole
childhood.
room in this kingdom that the people just actually the whole stadium area. It's pretty much nothing but information about the game there.
I don't need to bring that.
Do you think there's a subreddit for?
I've never seen it at all. It's
Well,
maybe.
I believe it, man. I think it's there. I think we should shout it out.
I'm telling you, I will let you. When I get a Game Boy, I'll let you play it on Game Boy. It's so much easier.
There was a Game Boy game.
It's so much easier to
It's
slow
just a
play it
game-
on Game Boy.
Game Boy Color
I love
game.
that.
It was just like I said. Someone's grandmother accidentally bought them. This is something about monsters.
Is that that
Some guy sold them Dragon
Pokemon.
That's
Ball.
gotta be it, you know.
Yeah, they fight monsters.
He was one of the first
You
characters.
catch the monsters, you fight them.
That's Dragon
The
Ball.
guy that sells the guy's just going, "Yep, it's exactly what you do in this game." Little fucking weeaboo
Is that
nerd.
Pocket Monsters?
Here, let's save all of this progress. We were not gonna fucking do
What
that.
happened?
So there's also, so we need to tell Walker this too. So these are the warp gates. All of these are open. If they're moving like that still, the monsters are still pouring out. That's why the kingdom's in. That's why the
It's like
kingdom's
Oblivion. You gotta close the Oblivion gate.
Right.
You know?
All of these things are stolen. Walker.
So normally when you get in here,
There's just nothing
you see
new
how
under
it's
the sun.
it's kind of like a Zelda thing. I never played Zelda. Can't lie.
You need to emulate that. That's a really good one. The class. That's like
We should play through a little bit of Ocarina of Time at one point.
Oh, we should
The
do all of it.
N64
We should do all of the Zeldas. Honestly,
Even I've never.
You can probably get it.
We can do
64 emulator.
we can do OG. We can do Ocarina of Time. Then we'll do yours, which is the final one.
Which is the final
One you're gonna get on the Switch. The new one.
Breath of the Wild.
Thank you.
Okay.
I wanted us all to say our things, so it worked out perfect. I couldn't remember the name of it
That
either.
one looks like what a lot of
So it's
people
perfect, yeah. The OG one was the first video game you could save. That's crazy. Because the guy was like, I'm not just going to write, like, you start, you finish. He said, I'm going to write, like, a progressive-based thing. And that's Nintendo. Y'all, that's Nintendo.
So cool.
That's why they're here, and that's why they made it. That's crazy.
It's crazy how far it's come.
So,
Here we go.
every now and then you find other... Bro! Okay,
He makes
plan.
dope.
Plan. This is perfect.
Yes.
We can show Walker how strategy starts. in
Dun,
this.
dun, dun, dun,
So who are you
dun,
fighting
dun.
here?
So, that's what's kind of
Is
weird.
there volume to this?
There's a little soundtrack.
You can actually hear it. You want to check it out for a second, Lord?
Yeah,
It's playing.
That's it here.
You just turn it on.
I'll just up the.
Just unplug it too. You don't need to put it in the.
Sorry.
Okay.
You can unplug it.
Oh, I can unplug.
So this is when the ability to plan what you actually want to happen matters.
Put it right there.
Yeah, he has a rock there.
Yeah, you might turn it down. I think I rolled it up when I went to grab it, like volume-wise. But yeah, we can do lightning and all that shit. I wouldn't do lightning though. We really want to catch this guy. We'll show him.
No, here's where we go. He can't run. We got this mug right where we want him.
Great.
So we go to plan.
This will probably be on the track. This music we'll probably have to.
So the reason we wanted Lava Man anyway is because that's one of the rare breeds that if you get, you need to mix it with something else.
Yeah.
So a lot of these are only rare because of what becomes down their family trees, like this metallese and all that.
Yeah.
It gets weird because they're not really cool. They're not really special. That's just that they decided that's the monster that's rare, and like that's the one you need to get this. So if you don't do that, so that's why it gets strange. So now that
you can make your monster attack whichever one you want with plan. It's not like
as long as they're not wild.
Pokemon didn't invent like 2v2 fights with like.
They brought it in later. Yeah.
So the way you use it, all these items have different things. Like I said earlier, you have the
sirloin.
You have. Do you have any beef jerky just to show him? Yeah. So don't click that though, please. Make sure you click
do you want
sirloin.
to tell them about all the meats?
That's what I was going to say. So just go back to sirloin. So all the meats have value. So to get creatures unwild, or the way you catch those metalies, you have to like when you're fighting them, you have to throw them like treats. And if you do it enough, get them right, they'll look at you after the fight. So because we want this Lava Man, we gave it a sirloin. Still doesn't guarantee that we're going to get it, but our chances of it liking
have to
us,
attack after you throw it. So you can't just sit there and feed them.
Right.
You have to. Your monsters attack after you give it to them.
Okay.
So you only get so many chances, and I was only able to give that guy one, but it worked.
Okay.
So now
and it worked.
Which is great.
We used a sirloin this early.
So now we can get a gold golem, which is pretty rare. I've never gotten one.
We just talked about this earlier. It's beautiful. Comes full circle.
Golem sounds cool.
Because you're not the only monster, remember you have to win the tournament. There's not a lot of these other monster masters, but every now and then you go in these warp gates and you'll find them, and they'll have semi-rare things like this. So this is amazing that this happened on our first episode.
No, for real, yeah. Lava Man, I've never gotten the gold because if you wait too long and don't trade with that Iceman, it goes away. If you go too far in the game, he offers up something else.
What are you gonna name this guy?
You have to do it soon.
El Boy.
Burner. Remember, it can only be 4.
BRNR, dude.
Lava, dude.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
You're gonna bring it? No, what? You're gonna see we're leveling Sky Dragon up. That's the only reason we're here. I love it.
I changed teams.
I love this where we're at.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
What? Look how weird that was.
I gotta see him level stats.
Well, we're about to trade him, so I want to level him up some. I better than how they are.
You need to turn on metals if you haven't.
What is that?
So
Y'all explain it. Right?
Medley is just our cheap way of making this game play a little bit faster.
The creators of this game. So remember, Medleys make. Do we even need to tell them that? Genius.
At the time, they were playing on these 8-bit. They didn't foresee how fast you can play this game. You
Yeah.
can move at 7,000% faster.
You see it down here walking, flashing.
Yeah.
So,
I'm moving 6,000%. Yeah, I get caught up, but like
Right.
anyway. So they weren't thinking ahead and how fast they wanted the game to last long.
So think about this is what
They
you got.
probably also didn't think. I feel like a lot of people didn't think that people were going to. I guess maybe they would have, but like I'd like to know that.
Okay,
bit.
the designers
They thought
do you think
people were
someone
going to be
still-
hacking. You know, like,
Did they think people would still be playing this game?
right? That's so true.
I mean, they definitely thought
Still
it would be
fun to
popular.
roll
There.
back to.
Not this late.
Yeah.
It's almost 20 years
Yeah.
later. It's 19.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know why. And again, Walker, they only made one like this. The next one, they got away from.
It's
this
in the
format.
same kingdom lore, though.
Okay.
It's
Dude,
in, like, you're in
that stuff.
So that's a
I
medley.
feel like they didn't understand what we liked about this game.
Yeah.
Like the
People
people who
made
made
it.
it. They switched it up and you started attacking like, no.
Stop.
Be a Pokemon, but
Yeah.
a cool one.
See, because slimes are neutral, you can always breed something with the slime and you'll get a special type of slime.
Okay.
But also because slimes are, you can do it in reverse and you'll just get another one of those things.
Okay.
Like you'll get, like if you do Lava Man first and then slime, you'll get like a stronger Lava Man. But if you do
Okay.
a Lava Man and a slime, you get whatever his thing is, type of slime.
Okay.
So it gets weird, so they set that up. So
Why,
that's
do
what
you want
makes-
the slime though? Do you want the?
So this is where it gets weird. We need to, I wish we had our medley. We'll get him in a second.
Okay.
The medleys come in because they have these really, really, really powerful stats. And they also give you 1,000 XP every time you kill one. An average fight right now for us would give us like 150 XP.
Is that what you need?
So the thing is they help you level up really fast,
Right.
but the way they're set up is they're super weak. They only have like
Okay.
5 health, but they have like 225 defense. Like 115 intelligence.
They're basically tanks. They really are. They have low health, but like hit them if
And
you can.
Bone
Just gotta
Slave.
breed 'em.
Did you put him on?
Just gotta breed
Or is
'em.
this just that? This is just
Dude,
that worm game.
Bone Slave, that's dope.
He
So
turns
Bone's
into what Drac Lord.
But no, you get a servant, and then servant turns into.
You have to get a servant and a great Drac. That's what turns into a Draco Lord.
And Draco Lord.
Draco Lord, you combine him with
The tree.
The
Walker, we'll
top-
pull it up in a second. Since we're
Please,
recording,
yeah,
we'll
man.
pull up the tree eventually. Not now.
It's
not
cool.
now.
It's cool to get into.
But we'll get to that.
It just takes.
That's what this is all about, right?
Yeah.
That's what this is all about. Only grinding it. That's what I'm saying.
Bone
They
Slave,
weirdly.
what a
ran
name.
away.
And see, because they have high intelligence and defense and agility, they'll flee from you. So it's hard to kill medalists and hard to catch them. But if you do ever kill them, and then like eventually the meta bulls, if you start killing meta
Mimics,
bulls, you
dude.
get 20 to
Bro,
1,000
found one
XP.
antidote.
Can't even carry him.
Some of them are freaking, of course, some of these are traps. That's my favorite. A mimic.
But we have
This is where
all the
Mimic is
right
from.
things to play this game for fun now. That
Right.
and limited sirloin. Like, okay, I don't have to
Yeah, that was
hope
the
I have it at
first thing
this
we
one
put in.
Oh,
time.
gosh.
This is the first thing we put
Because
in.
it's hard enough in normal finding Madeleines, but even right now I can't kill one, and I have it spawning every time I find
It's
it.
tripping me out you moving that fast.
It's actually so much nicer.
It's like, holy shit.
You have a warp staff too, permanent. Warp staff will take you instantly to the hole.
I'm trying to.
But we're trying to level up.
people a little bit. I keep trying to get everybody to attack me. So
Hold on, let me
Yeah, you have
give
to
me
do
a sec.
sirloin.
I feel like I
you
guess
have to do sirloin.
Give me a sec, guys.
You forget. So see,
What's
this is what keeps happening in
is it the
Dallas.
taskbar?
To the toolbar.
Why does that thing always stay up?
Lock the taskbar. Just edit this out. You know?
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Let's clean it.
this is a definite dry
There you
run,
go.
but I think we're doing.
Yeah.
We're doing good.
You can still edit the bottom of that out too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But he knows antidote.
Poison.
now. He knows antidote now,
who's
doesn't
poison?
he? Doesn't he though?
Yeah, probably. He should. Somebody. So let's get to skill.
No. Metal cut.
Blaze
So look
War.
at these attacks. So that's the thing. You haven't even seen these things start scaling yet. The amount of God, there's all these different attacks that do damage to everybody. There's attacks that do damage at certain times.
There's so many moves.
There's go all out, like a high risk roll. Like you can do an evil slash.
Okay.
Evil slash hits 1 in 10, but if you hit it,
See, I need to do
you hit like an 800. they're dead. It's an insta-kill. It's crazy, dude.
Alright, so yeah, this is the circle, and that's what we did.
Rat boy.
So you have to say
rat unicorn.
So
or
see,
bunny
that's what I was
unicorn.
saying. The weird thing about metal is if you don't give them sirloin, i.e. the most expensive and the highest reward treat,
1,000 gold, I think.
Right.
1,000 gold is actually
So
a lot.
to get a bunch of sirloin, you have to literally grind for gold and sell your stuff back. So I'm telling you, see how they set this other weird system
Now
on
I
the
know why you know
inside?
so much about it. You know, he probably played shit out.
You have to. The only reason this thing is staying is because we keep giving it sirloin.
Right.
If we didn't, it'd already be gone. We wouldn't get the XP, wouldn't be able to catch a medal in. We'd be able to start the whole process of getting a gold slime so you can actually
Why are they?
win the Starry Night tournament.
So this was in-
and get your sister back and get out of the drawer!
Yeah, gotta get that system.
Makes
back.
no sense.
And then it turns out it was all untrue.
Wait. 1166 is perfect. It gives you 1122. That's the joke. That's the meme.
Okay, that name was... That's Spike, by the way. It's not a slur or anything.
I did name that.
That's
Spike.
literally how the game...
It will not allow you to do Spike. They said we were coding for
Sorry.
it.
Sorry. I thought I hit on that one. We're going to say sorry in advance.
Sorry.
Don't bring it up. It's not intentional. Hell.
Wow.
And he wants it and a second female, dude. The emulator's on our side, dude. He gave us 3 males in a row. He gave us 2 females in a row.
That's what that meant.
MK2. They know someone's starting the grind. Like, oh, hey.
Oh my gosh.
You're trying to win, huh?
Probably.
Fee 2.
Fin. 2.
They said if they're smart, they know they don't need more than 4 to categorize these and organize these. Warp staff. Show them that. Since everybody's poisoned. Oh, so don't you have the thing that
Warps to Mystic Hole.
Right, so that's the thing. You're looking for mystic holes. I remember Wesley telling me this. I remember being like 9 and my friend telling me that. So wait, say
You're
it.
not questioning who this kid is at the time. Like, what are you saying to me?
Also, wait, no, heal up first. I'm sorry. Heal up all your people. Use the world do. Use the antidote.
Y'all in the casino dough.
Oh shit! You didn't turn melodies on.
I'm gonna do all that. So I'm just gonna heal up, save it, turn melodies off. That's what we do before bosses.
But if you turn it off, don't you have to reload the screen? That's what I'm worried about. Okay.
It's encounter based.
We've done that with twice. We forgot to turn medleys off, so it spawned the boss as a medley, where we didn't give it a sirloin. So it ran. It just won the battle. It's like, hey, you beat me. I'm like, it's not satisfying not to fight.
Alright, so we got that. I need to just save it.
Yeah. So okay, so based on now that we have the paint slime, we can breed that with any beast.
so
You'll get
what
a unicorn.
what was our,
unicorn learns this attack called revive. And
What
revive
was-
turns into revive all.
Doran, what was
So
our
you need
trouble?
that late in the game when you keep getting wiped, because they're hitting you with eagle slashes and fucking what's that attack like berserk, or it's like the suicide one. Like if it hits you, you die. You die. It kills you and it kills their person. It's ridiculous.
That's what's wrong. I've got this like neck brace on. Things. Put it up.
Yeah, you can just turn it on. Alright,
You just let anybody.
I got the medley cheats
Oh,
off.
yeah, we set you up. I'm sorry. We equipped you with those.
I saved the damn game. Alright, so the medley saves off. I healed up.
Did you turn
What
the
do we need
poison
him
on?
to be?
It doesn't matter. We have the egg. We can change the egg to whatever we need to.
Oh yeah, we still have the egg. Good job. Nice. Good save from earlier.
Don't.
I'm used to
do
just
anything
playing
else.
so recklessly on the Game Boy.
Wait, you mean you're used to being 11?
Yeah, I'm used to being a kid.
Yeah, just oh, YOLO! I'm not fucking paying for another. I'm not paying to change the breed. I'm not paying to check.
So we can just fight him then. Because last time I saved it anyway, but no matter
Yeah.
what he is.
Does we still? Yeah. So because you know that.
Alright, so this dude's deal, Fang Slime. Gert, this machine gave me nothing.
So he won't fight you, Walker.
At the end of this warp hole, you
yeah,
landed in a casino.
Yeah, go again. Yeah. Talk to this guy. Yeah.
Gert.
So you're like, okay, I'm at the boss. So you go over here. Let's go talk to this nice man. Nice man, Dallas. Don't solve the
We need to
puzzle.
play through we need to play
Don't
through
solve the puzzle. See, we didn't
What's
give you
the
any
puzzle?
treat for freaking Big Eye. We
Right,
just
we're assholes, sorry.
so to beat Big Eye
We
because
need to
they're all
solve
invisible.
it.
You have to go far left. You have to go up, 2, over, up.
Oh, okay.
Any
So
other
it's
way,
like-
you'll fall
yeah.
out.
Okay.
So you talk to him.
So we talked to this dude, Fang Slime. He looks like a character. He's like, I'm losing. Okay. That customer has an attitude. Can you do something about it? Bitch, I don't work here.
I just fell through a mystic hole
Can I?
into your casino.
What the?
Because we have these 3 monsters.
Casino.
And we
In
trust
case you don't know.
Bro, you know these girls are fine as fuck.
Look at
You
them.
know they are.
Yeah.
And they're
They look
8-bit.
like
How do you know they're fine as fuck?
They look like
Cleavage.
they're
Look at that
nurse
cleavage.
joys.
I guess so. There's one pixel in there.
One
Look at them
pixel of
titties.
cleavage, dude.
Is it the eyes
shit.
to me? The eyes to me make
There's
me think they're like
eyes,
pretty women.
Elongated, the
Yeah.
something about it.
Look at them turn sideways.
Ooh, sexy.
See that curve, y'all.
Oh,
1,
yeah.
2,
Oh,
3,
dang,
4.
dude.
Don't object to
Ooh,
that.
she's 4
Ooh.
pixels
How's your
deep,
luck?
boy.
I didn't respond. I just ran away.
Welcome to the
That's
casino.
awesome.
Gold here is only for monsters.
Did you see her hitting up that guy though? What's he got that you don't? You know, like why is she talking to him?
Symbols are spinning around. Ka-ching, ching. He won 50 monster gold. Okay.
Hey,
Play
Jim.
this one. Oh, should we won
Ka-ching,
that one?
chong.
Now let's play this one. Oh shit, we won
Bro.
even more monster gold. So what's happening? Fang Slime's getting pissed off. He's like, dude, what the fuck?
Why did?
Let's see if he
why
says
these
anything
people
different in between playing them. No, this one gave him nothing. Alright, no,
So until
we're doing
you
good.
play
Bro, pulled the slot machine.
every single, so you have to, the coding in this is just go to beep, 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 beep. Once you press A at those 4 terminals,
Bro's eyes are slowly getting used to the speed of the machine. Space. Oh my god.
bro, hit
Jingle jingle.
the jackpot on his machine.
Hello?
He said, "Hey, Brad, I'm about to fuck your
How are you?
shit up, dude."
Give me that monster
Give
gold.
me that monster gold.
Look at what they did. So it's a slime.
Oh my
It's in the
God.
slime family. This is just Fang slime.
He's happy as fuck. Dude.
He's
just
super
like,
happy, dude.
I'm
He's
to keep
about
your
to
For someone
ball
losing,
up.
in a casino, you know, like that's.
His kick is a
He's
freaking
enjoying
Show
his
him,
creature.
show him rock throw. Back up. Just show him rock throw. That's a better one.
And it does the...
That's a great animation. So don't.
Also,
click
these
through
had...
that.
They have animation.
Pokemon had
We
animation,
haven't shown
but these
anything.
were a little better, honestly. As far as
Yeah,
the
see.
lightning and stuff, Pokemon did have like kind
Do you remember Scorching? I've seen Scorching on the screen more than Blaze Air, Ice Air.
Don't make a video.
Oh, you need to play this.
Oh, well.
He called allies, but you don't really see him attacking us ever as a thing. Got him.
Got him. Be cool if he frowned right there. Just flip that.
You better plan. Hell's about literally dead. I told you you didn't use an antidote on it.
You don't use rock there, that's your problem.
I meant before you got to the
I
fight.
didn't have an antidote, I checked.
You have a game shard.
Bro, that might melt the string. Can't be popping that. It would take me too long.
Yeah.
My lord.
We got this.
I thought you had the thing that cured all.
Just fix it.
I have a world leaf, I think. Might work. Let's try it. Yeah, definitely got a world leaf. Alright, let's get that poison off of us.
How we
Wait, hold up. I think world leaf's AP. Come on, dude. World leaf's AP. So I just popped my AP from there.
Moon herb.
Moon herb.
It's gonna
Nah,
be
we
Moon
ain't
herb.
got
Moon herb is sleep.
We don't got one. So let's just...
Yeah, so you got its weird
Moon
herb.
herb.
You get love water.
Like water.
That's 60 HP return.
Honestly,
herb is
most of
30
the
to
time the
40.
computer knew better. Just knew when to heal.
Yeah, wait,
So you didn't have to do it.
show him Fire Slash, dude.
You gotta show him nothing without
Night, night,
dude.
bitch.
Alright,
Night,
so
night,
he's
bitch.
male. Was he male last time?
I think
he
so.
was. I don't know if it's the same.
Probably
guy.
always
I
male.
feel like it makes
Yeah,
sense.
I think
I'm
he's
glad
always
I'm
male.
glad
If he
he's
is,
on
then
our
I
team
didn't
now.
remember it.
I'm glad he's on our
They
team.
join everyone.
Yeah.
Join
Beat the
in.
shit out of him at a
dude.
bar.
He's so happy.
How do you put that into
Hey, welcome to my farm.
Not
Make
a
that
frown.
to a Pokemon episode.
Not a frown.
Welcome to my breeding machine.
Make that to a Pokemon
You were just a
episode.
you were
I'm
just
saying,
a
this is
cog.
Assaulted at a casino.
It's just like if Pokemon, it's like a bad dream. You know what I'm
It
saying?
really
Like,
is.
it really is like the worst of
See,
Pokemon.
I think a thing too, Dallas, you need to do.
But it's so good.
Especially since we have unlimited circling. When we let these monsters level up in the farm, before we breed them, we need to get their wild down.
Yeah.
That'll make their plus go up.
I love today. Hey, you don't have any of those.
It's ridiculous,
Girls,
dude. It's so, I'm so glad we're
What
here.
about that?
And then the king always says some bullshit.
Right now, yeah, get slower, get slower.
Sorry.
Back to breed your monsters.
Master. I gotta quick looking through it. We need to
He's like, hey,
battle.
we.
Remix.
They're telling you. Hey,
Monsters,
kids,
monsters.
kids, if you'll just read this text and not click through it, we're telling you how to win.
But it's presented as dialogue. It's not much of a story going on.
Yeah. Bro,
You
yeah.
are dismissed.
Yeah,
Busy,
always
busy.
busy. So we
Right.
gotta get to this weird part where
Give the
You're a
creative.
grape tree.
so you
It's like the creative master, bro.
so the thing we're cheating here a little bit, Walker, is
I wouldn't call it cheating. I would say exploiting. Just playing.
no, you're right. No,
I take the illegal out. I feel like, hey, it's here. It's in the game.
I just meant the fact that we can spawn medleys. Our characters are a little higher
Super
level
cheat.
than they should
It's
be.
super cheat.
Is all I'm saying. Yeah.
You're right.
I was just gonna say the importance of how important was
Why did-
gold, Dallas. Gold was life because if you couldn't buy sirloins, you couldn't get medleys. If you
God.
couldn't get medleys, you couldn't advance. So there's these things that look.
The grind.
So because it's 8-bit, that's
Yeah.
that's a king slime, dude. Which
You
you have to get a
also
king
just
slime and a
different,
metal
you can
slime.
evolve into a
You
revive.
have to get a king slime and a metal bull, and you'll get a metal king.
Okay.
They just
The metal
feed you
king is how you get a gold
information,
slime. You get a female metal king, male metal king. Breed them, gold slime.
Your values exceed level X. MPY intelligence. So they give you the formula. Which is what? They just said MPX, which is Y, equals Z. Whatever it is.
Does that mean anything to you? That means nothing.
Ooh, angry
They're
tree.
giving you the formula, dude.
Space Tree is one of the guys we killed.
Space tree.
That's just, yeah, hey, what are we going to call this
Oh,
monster?
space tree.
Right. How little effort were they putting in? iClown?
I don't know.
You submitted iClown as a monster, and it got greenlit.
Bro, that's just someone who's like underfunded. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
Dude, the
This
concept was
Pokemon
amazing.
game's doing pretty good, man. Y'all need to make a monster game.
They did not have that
dude,
accent.
I don't want to do that.
No farmers are coding, Dallas.
That's true. Farmers
Like,
are
well,
good,
they didn't
too.
have
Farmers
that.
not easy.
That accent is not.
What's this fucking dick?
What's a
doing
mushroom,
over
dude?
here? No monster can stay up under my sleep air, especially monsters in the Dragon Beast. But Dragon Beast is weak to sleep air. So there you go. So if you want to use sleep, use it on Dragon or Beast. They just tell you, hey, this is what you do.
If you talk to people, they reward you for exploring.
Yeah. That's like still a big thing.
Got it,
So-
man.
Okay, so yes, this is perfect. So because gold, I think that's my fault. Because gold is like so valuable, the way it's displayed, because it's 8-bit, is this little gold symbol in the warp gates. We need to walk around and find some. Every blue moon, you walk over some, you get a tiny metal.
Oh my god.
So the only reason we have Spikerus, and we're about to get the one we're about to hatch, we need to go to that egg
We're
lady.
about to get a unicorn. Is what we're heading for.
So
Unicorn's good, Walker. When it comes to monsters, unicorn's a good thing.
Okay.
wait, you need to go to who's the person that changes the thing?
Well, we gotta look at.
Wizard man.
Oh, yeah,
Wizard
we gotta look
baby.
at that.
Yeah, you gotta go talk to her. Go to the metal man real quick. So that's the thing. There's this
Already captured
guy.
our metal.
I just want to show them who we're talking about.
I
Though. That's who
forgot.
gave us all
I
of
can get
this
there real
stuff.
quick. I forgot.
So there's this guy. So that's the thing. Every blue moon, literally, it's got to be 1 in 250 of like stepping on gold.
Okay.
It'll just say Terry picked up 16
The
gold.
odds are 9.
Terry picked up 25 gold. Terry picked up 5 gold. Terry picked up a tiny metal. So that's what Dallas just picked up out of that dresser. So this guy in the early game, this is how you get these kind of semi good important breeding strains of peoples. This guy gives you really high level monsters. You can get a, what did we get? We got
I think that's where the essence of a good game really lies, though.
a trumpeter. That's
When
Spikers we're
you
using.
get
He gives
the
us
gold,
that bird
the gold
egg.
and the metal look exactly alike.
It's
It's like a little lottery.
First loot crate.
Like, dude, come
First
on,
loot
dude.
crate.
Yeah.
First loot
Come on,
crate.
man. It's like opening a Pokemon pack, and you get
Yeah.
on the back. You get the yes, dude. Finally,
Holographic Charizard.
you just your time comes around,
Yeah.
and you work for it, and you get this awesome monster.
But they
it's a good
don't
reward
let you
system.
fail. It's not pure chance.
Right.
They say, hey, well, if you look around, we're giving you the pieces.
Right.
You just have to come find them.
That's why.
So like
the
because he
recipes were
looked
good.
randomly in that
Tiny Metal's
dresser.
right in that one.
Dude, you randomly looked in that dresser. What'd you find? Terry found a tiny
Hey, thanks
metal.
for exploring.
So now, once you get those, so like you're actually really
That's how we got
looking for
Zapper.
them. That's how you get Zapbird. That's
And
how you,
Spikerus.
that's how you get Spikerus. Trumpeter, the one we're about
We
to
did a cheat to get them all right now.
Right. Right.
But no, for real, the grind on the Game
It's
Boy is
only
worth
time.
it.
See,
Really
that's
is.
the thing that's
We're
why
just
this
doing
is
this for the
better
podcast.
though. Because I don't have time, but I still would love to do it.
Right.
I just don't have the time to do it anymore. I can't. Yeah, sure, I can just still be grinding dungeons on that.
Right.
Maybe on the first
Oh my
war
gosh.
pole,
Been playing
going
that
in
for
circles.
years,
People just living
I just never forget
Well,
some of these
thank you.
battles, Walker. Some of these battles, when I watched the enemy boss disappear, I was just like, I collapsed.
It was such a long
I
fight,
collapsed.
dude.
This game is not easy. We only know now. That's what we're telling you. We're just
forget
fighting.
how
We're
to, like-
swagging on it like, oh, this is nothing.
Yeah.
It's like,
You saying that you collapsed made me think of literally collapsing at Forest Hill while you're playing baseball. I had to go watch his games. What the hell am I going to do?
Taking a
Just
Game Boy,
watch
fuck
Jordan play
that.
baseball because he played another.
I said, I play baseball.
What do you-
I don't need to watch my
Well,
brother
I have a
play
game.
baseball.
I have a game at 6 and yours a game at 3. I have to be here for you.
Oh
I'll
my
bring the
God.
Game Boy, dude. Fighting servant. That servant fight's a hard fight. You have to fight 3 people. Instead of
It's
just
your
one
first
ball.
triple
Okay.
boss fight, and that's what they're telling you. Servants are important.
Yeah, because
That's how they're saying. This is how you get this next one.
all the bosses matter. But anyway, I remember literally just like, because you would just play forever
Well, you just
as a kid.
Yeah.
because as a kid, you know what you did, Walker. It's kind of like you were saying
Not very
earlier. You got
good.
that ADD, or you got that autism, where you're like,
Everything.
I'm gonna get back in this
Yeah,
dungeon
yeah,
again.
yeah.
I'm gonna get these people a little higher
What else
level,
is there? I'm not gonna go.
and you just
Running
you
around
finally
at
can
the
beat them.
baseball
And the
park
thing is,
for
you're
3 hours.
think about how you know what I mean. Like you said, we were just YOLOing. We were just doing it so inefficiently. I don't know why this grizzly has 800 attack.
But hell yeah!
I don't know why this grizzly I have has 800 attack, but this is what we're gonna keep doing.
And it was still fun. Man.
That's what I don't think I beat Ocarina of the Time, but I played these shit out of Ocarina of the Time. Like I just was a kid who I just loved playing it. I did beat Star Fox.
That one's a
was
whole
fun,
thing.
dude.
Though. Ocarina of Time is a freaking.
You ever play
quest.
Star Fox?
That's the legendary one.
Dude.
We didn't have
We
it
never
in 64.
seen-
We had PS1.
Oh,
You're
man,
right.
that's something y'all
You're
gotta
right.
play.
This
man.
big.
You
Look at
gotta
this little
play that.
fiddler. Look, okay, so slow this down.
You're a cute monster master. Wait, what?
That's not how that guy sounds.
Right, that's what I thought. I don't have a. That's a girl. I don't
You don't have a homosexual elf
That's a girl?
voice?
I don't know. So you're the little bro? I'm an A consultant. Nice to meet you. Blah blah. Basically, this bitch.
I can find out what kind of thing. I can
Or
bless
read,
it. I can
yeah.
do whatever.
Oh my God.
So you can do an
Evaluate
eval. That
Let's
costs
check out Trump.
money.
What's the trumpeter?
That.
So it's going to show us. Hold on, it's going
Okay.
to show us.
What's your evaluation?
Do info.
Cute little egg.
Okay. Well, I can look at it after. Equal boy, maybe. Awesome.
So it tells
It's
you.
100% right. Maybe. No, it's a boy.
Maybe.
So you check it out.
Just go to info real quick. I just want to show. That's a trumpeter. Badass
Three
fucking
eyes
monster.
trumpeter.
Damn.
It's one of the first beast monsters that has crazy high attacks.
That's
like
that's
grizzlies and
fucking
stuff.
dope right there. That's really
So that's what I'm
cool.
saying. You see how
Cool.
scrubbed some of these monsters are?
Some are good.
The upper
Revo
levels
is
are
crazy.
the upper levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's what they kind of did.
Revo was
Though.
half-assed.
They gave you so
They knew
much
you were
shit
gonna
that the
play with
badass
Revo,
monsters
dude,
were
oh my gosh.
right, but the badass monsters are badass.
Grizzly-
'Cause you see
Grizzly's
so many
got it,
shitty
man.
ones, you're like, this one's really cool. You really
Yeah,
saved the
yeah,
good one for
yeah.
the boss fight, didn't you?
Oh,
And
yeah.
he'll join you. And you're like,
Oh my god.
oh my god, let's go swag on some my clowns, bro, boys. Let's go fuck up.
She bought the eval twice. she checked out the same egg. She already checked out. Still a boy.
Hey
Actually.
man, it's
Wait, no,
still
a blessing changes
I
it.
gotta change it though. The
Okay.
thing's on the boy.
La la la, done. So just to make sure, let's
Oh,
eval.
so
Let's
blessing
eval
it
again.
changes it?
But
Blessing
it tells you that.
Now it's a
Hey,
good.
we changed it for you.
okay.
So they
Or else you
built
can
this
never
in.
do
So look,
that.
look.
It's charging you like a motherfucker.
I just want to emphasize this.
It went from
Stop,
20
stop,
gold to
Just freeze
100.
this frame. Freeze the frame. Do you see how hidden off that little corridor was?
Yeah.
If you do not explore,
Yeah, you got.
You
gotta
get
look
punished.
around. Yeah.
if you just try to go to the farm and go to the war poles and just breed and just ram your skull
We
through
did
it,
every strategy.
you can. But that's terrible. If you just sneak into this corner and talk to this guy, he's like, "Hey, change
Yeah,
those eggs to
or-
whatever you need."
That's like.
Wait, why have I just been catching more medalies
Alright, so
and getting more
I
gold?
always do a double check. Never want to get screwed. It is a medal, but very so good. Because after you put in all the work for gold
So we have to-
slime,
we have
you
to-
can guarantee I'm double checking my
So
medal.
now we get to go
keys.
level.
Okay.
We get to go
Metal
leveling
bees.
up too.
Yeah.
10 gold, the hatchet, man. She charges for
We
everything.
need to put metal bees on.
Gotta make your money.
And then what is it? What's the metal slime? The one that gets like it's like cyborg.
Let's get rid of that racial stuff.
So why are you naming
No,
it?
hey,
Why are you
relax,
naming
we
it
can change his name.
GP03?
It's Trumpeter.
Oh, Trumpeter. Okay. But 03? Is that like the third version of it?
No,
Or
I
just used it. Okay.
Hey, right.
I didn't know. If, I didn't know that you. I didn't know if you were like
Oh
categorizing
wow!
it. That was a
That's
dope
not
little.
cool.
That was a dope.
You
little
can't spawn in the farm; you'll just vaporize.
Teleport's so fast.
Sure,
Say, look,
sure.
we went.
So that's what you see how many levels there are
3
to this
frames
walking?
over.
There's so many freaking extra levels.
What do I need to
always.
fight? I just need to level them up.
Why is this guy so low?
Medleys. You should do medal
Medleys
rules.
are on. That's how we're
Oh, you gotta go to the tournament.
I know, I can still
Real quick. Yeah, run him through real quick. Then we'll beat. We gotta show Walker the tournament because that's how we have to unlock our next
a
one.
short one. Well, he may not level up enough in a short one. Fight Medleys, of course.
We have
We're
warp.
cheating.
We
I
have
forget we're cheating, dude.
warp
I'm trying to
staff.
apply the
We
real
can get out of
logic.
here. We can get out of here. Stop. That animation is
That's
what.
the goal.
That's the tiny medal. 1 in 250. I say more. 1 in 300.
Yeah.
Is it not appealing then?
It'll,
I like it.
it'll just say tiny
Ka-ching.
metal. So you're begging for tiny metal so you can get these eggs.
Right.
You can get a
Beam
trumpeter.
man.
You can get a freaking
What the
Zap-
heck?
or Beam
I'm
man.
so depressed.
A monster you're never. You don't take
Breathe,
Beam man
trade.
wrong down. Yeah, he's trash.
You're never gonna mess with me.
He's trash. The Beam man is absolute garbage. Yeah, well, he's already up 1,000 levels.
Oh yeah, he'll get you experience.
Beam man?
Oh shit! I think I turned Medley on
I used to
midway,
love
and
that.
I think it counted.
Whoa.
I used to love
Yeah, that's what happened. Had to. B-Man does not give you that much experience.
being man.
So he went straight to 11.
So heal
Scrub.
real quick.
Dude, his health is so low. How's that possible?
Heal him. He was just level 1. He didn't gain the new hit points.
Oh, his
Forgot that.
health doesn't level up
They don't-
on
they
the.
don't take
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying, Walker. You're
Let's grab
begging
it.
for
Let's
tiny
grab it.
medals. So when he goes and gets that tiny
Yeah,
medal out
yeah.
of a drawer, that's a huge fine. So this game really rewards you for just like being
Yeah.
exploitive.
Okay, cool.
Gold is everything though. You have to have sirloin if you want them.
iClown. Shout out.
Always, dude.
Love him,
Ran
dude.
away. Damn, I forgot.
He ran away?
If you don't give a medley sirloin, you don't get the experience.
No way.
You don't get anything. They're so hard to keep there, so you have
Unless
to
you
give
get a
them
monster
experience.
that has really fast speed and you can
Right.
hit him before.
I love
he
water.
sometimes.
That's a healing ointment.
We full of that, dude. We full. I'm just gonna hit this.
I need to get rid of a bunch of herbs and shit, guys.
Staff.
Will you heal the party, please? Will you
No,
please heal the
dude,
party?
we're
I want to see what his new health goes
For
to.
a tank, dude. Hills. Okay, healed all of them. Possibly all of them. Yeah, all the way 80. So yeah,
He's good.
he's good enough. He's gonna be perfect for Fang Slime.
He's gonna be a
He's
great
got a third
man.
eye.
Dude, they go fuck, dude.
He's got a third eye, dude.
It's
It's
actually, I
true.
think it's an Indian gem, is what it actually is. More than an
Oh.
eye. If it's an eye, it's horrifying. So Indian gem, it's I can live.
Is
with
it?
that.
It's just the
Is the
same thing as
pixel
the
a different
eyes.
color? No, yeah, it's definitely an eye. They're all white. They're all black and
They don't
white.
have a lot to worry with, but I like to believe it's a gem.
I feel like they would have
Well,
made it
that's
red.
horrifying.
I feel like they would have made it red if it was a gym.
Drew, the fangs are never not happy. Or the slimes. The slimes
They're
are
always happy.
Well, that's
dude.
how you know they're
Because-
the same family.
Well,
Same
because
family.
it knows, like, I'm about to fuck. It's like, this guy's about to put me to work. Woohoo.
So we're the only reason Hale is even
Finally.
in our party is
Ooh,
because
a
we've
nut.
got to get him to learn heal us all.
Maybe grab a nut.
'Cause see, that's the thing about breeding Walker.
Mystic Nut, dude.
Grab that nut.
Misty. This has been a
That
great
Mystic Nut.
playthrough. They've given us a lot of like.
Let's grab a.
Put the Mystic Nut in the Mystic Hole, dude.
Yeah, you fall
Let's
down.
just be 12 years
You
old.
fall down in
Let's,
Mystic Hole.
let's go in our minds.
Beast tail. So we had to buy beast tail.
Yeah, the beast tail, when
So-
you pull up the map, we'll show you. Hey, dummy.
There is a little
That way.
bestiality going on in this game, it feels like.
There's a lot of beast related.
And we have warp staffs. Warp staffs are super rare because if you're at the end of a long
But yeah, I got like
dungeon,
1,000 of them.
you're at the end of a long dungeon and you're getting crushed
Yeah.
because you're poisoned. You're hitting lava. It's like some of these get to like
They're
30
pretty rare to
levels. of
find.
this.
You can buy them. I never spent the money.
They're
on them. I just
you
grind.
can buy them. They're
I just
expensive.
grind.
So that's what I'm saying.
Save my
What
money
do
for
you
the
want to do?
sirloins.
You have to.
Like escape ropes on Pokemon, dude.
Same
Just
exact
like,
thing.
they were gold.
Warp,
dude.
warp wings.
Warp,
They look like
warp
a-
wings take you
they
out,
look like
right?
a little chicken hockey stick.
Alright.
Just
We'll
if
see
you ever
what
need
I'm
a
gonna-
bail, they just bail you. And then look at this
Oh, that's
side
dope.
note. Not,
That's
you
dope.
gotta start letting us read the names. That was Saberman.
Saberman!
Walker, who signed
Saberman!
all
Saberman.
Metal class Blaze, no bastard. Got to. If you don't,
What do you think Saberman sounds like?
Sabre man.
Sabre man.
They'll manage to hit one fang, easily dodged. They hit you with that easily dodge the attack.
He's good. Metalies are fucking powerful, remember? So that's
don't let the smile.
So
don't let the smile.
The way this comes full circle, Walker, is that the only way we're spawning Metalies right now with the patch. The thing is you normally the only freaking warp gate that gives you Metalies is the secret one. You have to go to the bottom of the well and you have to give this lady some animal that has a lightning attack. So you can give her Zapbird.
Oh my god.
And it opens a warp hole, and Metalies are on the last gate. On 11 of 11, Metalies spawn. So you have to go there, and that's where you have to grind.
But y'all have them spawning, so it's like...
They don't normally do that.
Metally, then.
That's our third one. It's perfect, dude. They know.
Oh, you're at the max monster.
Oh, shit.
Just drop one. Bro, please get rid of Draki. Sorry. ROG.
Or Weed Bug. No,
Never
keep Weed
will.
Bug, dude. Don't get rid of Weed
Never,
Bug.
yeah.
Don't, man. Sorry, Weed Bug.
He will be in the final fight. He'll be in the final fight. I'm dragging him there.
I love you, Weed Bug.
Anyway.
I always thought you did FE at first for Iron. I thought that was so badass. It's like, that's so clever, Dallas. And he's like, it's film.
God damn it. So you're the genius. So
I
you're the
didn't
genius.
think about it, dude.
So you're the genius.
Alright, dude, it's perfect.
So this is a specific one. This one shows up
It would have
live.
been dope, dude. That would have been cool.
So you see that
They have
yes, it is
some
right
maze
there.
ones in more than just...
So yeah, they have some that are like that spawn all the time, and like you see how it locks you in. So you have to figure it out, but you'll get it randomly, even in a way later one. So the dungeons are kind of their own.
Was that
thing.
the map?
You know what I mean?
Cool.
How many times have you seen these things?
Fucking crude.
How many times have you seen these different? Have you navigated these little mazes? Because eventually lava forms. Here, walk a little without spawning. Just show me.
This is the normal speed you gotta run with it.
So here's lava. So this is where they start to screw you. Just to get out, you have to hit all this. Also, Dallas, he has 26 health. You might just want to heal everybody.
I'm
Taking this.
This is Big Eye.
Yeah.
Wait, no, stop. Show walk.
Anytime.
Get back to the start. No, go back to the start. Yeah. So that's not that. As a kid, you're like, what?
Oh, what happened?
Left or right?
Just go straight.
And
Just
you
go
know where
straight.
you
Just
spawn
go
in?
straight. Yeah.
Right.
So go straight.
So where are you gonna go?
So as a kid, just
How
do I beat this?
so see how they put these little bitty puzzles right before you fight the boss. Nothing hard.
Pokemon did that too. Oh no!
Wait, what? That's bullshit. I'm pissed now.
You figure it out, and you feel like
Oh,
you feel like
man.
you won something.
I
Already.
did it.
I did it.
I
Dude.
did it.
Now you guys can fight.
Big You fucked it up this time.
I do miss that noise. That was one of probably the best 8-bit noises. Is when you hit one of those. We need to listen to one of those.
For bros,
Hey, did you hit?
We're gonna give you an herb.
Are you going to breed them? Is it time?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're going to get them high?
I mean, it's
Level doesn't matter.
unless you're going for like a healless a stat, or I mean,
You don't think it's
Spell.
going to be a higher level in breeding?
We
hills?
should like dub some like old poor
It's
music
never
over
mattered
this
enough
thing
to
whenever
know
you gotta
what
breed
it's
them. You
like.
know,
Right,
just
that's
like
actually good.
maybe if you're doing PvP one day with somebody, yes. But to beat the game,
PvP in this?
I mean, you could link cable and trade like an egg and stuff. Like
And
eggs.
Dragon Warriors monsters.
Yeah, no one did it.
Nobody
But you could.
Did you do it with anybody?
No,
Then
no
how do you
one
know?
played it.
Then how do you
I
know
looked it
that?
up online. There's
Really? I had
There's
no
like you
idea.
can trade and
I guess I knew
there's a
Wesley
certain
could do
thing
it.
you can
That's when
get
you would
to
get
by
2 Game
trading.
Boys
No, wait, yeah,
yourself.
me and Wesley
You know,
did
you
it.
had-
Yeah,
you
but only
would
have one
yourself
game.
and you just play.
Me and
I've
Wesley,
never seen
me
anyone-
and Wesley did it.
Y'all traded in monsters.
Yes, I thought it was just Pokemon, but I do remember because we traded eggs. We didn't trade eggs in Pokemon. Did you?
I mean, later.
Pokemon
you
were
probably can.
red blue though. Red blue was just Pokemon.
You
Right?
could even trade in regular Pokemon.
Dude, yes,
I
me
mean,
and Wesley
breeding.
Ward definitely
Trade
did this.
them.
What does it give you? Like a Dracolure
Can
or
breed.
something? Gives you something super high and super rare.
Yeah,
You're gonna hatch it. Okay. Should we show him Medical? We should probably should. Let's just hatch it. Fuck it. We can get whatever the other one metal.
well, no, okay, I just realized the warp hole that the Metal Man opened has a metal bee in it. Gives you 22,000 per kill.
So the one he just opened for us was the tiny metals reward. So for getting the
Talk
tiny
about
metals,
level up fast then.
you get 22,000 XP per metal you kill. So So Metalays are
Okay.
1,000. They're pretty easy. Metables are a little harder.
And the thing is, once you
Right.
finally grind, you get 30 medals.
So you can get
open
those-
this work gate. You go in.
Is it 30?
You get to like the
So that's,
very
dude,
end.
that's why see,
Metal
cheating
base.
so hard because the tiny medals, just trying to find them is what holds you back on being able to be good enough to beat the game. I forgot about that. It's tiny medals that opens up that one. That's what I'm saying, man. You don't understand the value of tiny metal. Fuck gold. I'm so tired of picking up gold. Please give me a tiny metal.
Alright, so we're being then breeding Fang and Quebec. Alright, so that's Fang.
Does he know what it'll produce? Yeah, so he'll
he'll
tell you
tell.
this.
I suspect a unicorn plus one.
So that's low. How do you get the pluses up though? That's the real key.
I looked into it. It apparently doesn't matter as much as their base stats. Like, it helps, but it just means... Okay, one time I had a gold slime. He was plus 99. If you do a certain breeding thing, I forget.
If you breed too far.
If you just get like a lot of pluses on each side, they just start adding up. Pretty much.
Really?
Is what I found out. And it didn't add to it because my gold slime wasn't
Weak.
as good as
I
my
remember
other one
that.
because he didn't have the right spells. He didn't have what I was looking for. You can fuck up a bloodline in this
Oh,
breed.
yeah.
That's the thing.
That's what it
Don't
gets
you
weird.
dare breed a bean man anywhere in that lineage.
It has to
You're
be
not
pure.
going to be a fighter.
It has to be pure, dude.
That's why getting the bosses, your Drans, your Skylords, using them right. And if you fight people and get their monster, it's usually a trash monster. Lava Man, probably going to have trash stats.
Gold.
Yeah,
We
let's
do.
go do
Let's
that.
go do that.
After we do this, we'll agree that.
That's perfect. We can do that. We can. That might be.
What time is it?
It's 10:51.
I got
Going
time.
strong.
I'd say 10 minutes
good.
until 11 would be perfect. I had Walker up yawning earlier, but he did hit a couple
I'm
of
okay.
triples. I do have work tomorrow too, though.
No, okay, yeah.
All right.
11's a good time.
Right.
8 hours.
I open. Yeah, I said, oh, don't be a
I love
bitch.
y'all, dude.
No, this has been incredible.
I love this.
This has been better than I could have ever imagined.
I have deep love for this game. Glad to share it with Walker.
I feel blessed. man.
Anyway, let's breed this fucking
So-
slime and this elephant.
I want to see the unicorn. Dude.
So on
I wanna
top
see
of
the
this,
animation.
doesn't matter
This
what
is
the
going to be
unicorn
good
comes
because
out.
they start to look badass.
Yeah.
We're starting to get you to show you the cool ones.
So we
Can I
normally
record this joyful event? Oh
We
my
are.
gosh, what a weirdo. What a creep.
Oh,
Man, they fucking
Yeah, so
hard.
that's the thing they tricked you.
They're making a unicorn.
That's what they told you. The way he's saying
They
it.
just fuck.
They said, hey, if you do this, you can't go back. We're saving your game right now.
Oh, yeah.
It saves it. That's what the record this moment means. So they're telling you.
Are you sure you want to watch this elephant fuck this fang?
Yeah,
Fuck
go back,
this
dude.
teardrop.
No, going back. That's crazy, dude. I love how they built that in. So they knew.
Dude, doing some of these trades when I was a kid trying to get the gold slime, I was fucking nervous. Like, checking. I ain't messing none of this shit up because I messed it up before. It's
Bad.
not fun.
It's painful
You
to
start
go
the whole
yeah.
game over. You
Can you not
saved
keep
it.
your own save? Like, you can only keep one save?
Hatchet, YOLO, or go see what it is.
Yeah, I feel like we're
We don't
spoiled
need
with
it to be
that.
Hatchet, it doesn't
We're
matter.
spoiled
We
with
can't
that
know. It would be easier to change the sex of the other one than to try to determine.
What are you going to bring?
Hatchet, bitch, man.
Hatchet, man. Let me see
Yeah,
this.
Walker
one.
definitely has to say what I've been saying.
I'm ready to see
Unicorns.
And it's all gold, if you noticed that.
this pound town. We're
The
witnessing
parents
greatness right now.
disappear.
Bye, parents.
Look at that animation, man.
What the
It's
fuck?
clearly a unicorn, right?
I can't really tell what the
Dude,
top part.
exactly,
Those
exactly.
pixels are
That's
there.
the best
That's
thing.
a Rapidash.
It is a
But I
rough
loved
mess.
it. Unicorn plus one. I give it a
Fucking
nine.
unicorn.
Uni.
Mystery. In honor of SpongeBob.
Corn, man.
Yeah, I just say uni. It's perfect. They said never use more than fucking 4 letters, you idiot.
I either do uni or eunuch.
It's a female, so no.
Uni.
We have to be
Alright, so let's hope we start. Alright, love health to start, not bad.
Oh, that's
You
badass.
can get it up when you get the better breeds.
That's
It's
badass.
good anyway, it's good anyway. But the thing is, you don't need unicorn stats. Unicorn learns revive, which means it can bring your people back to life, but then it also learns to revive us all. It's ridiculous. So if you can get that into a gold slime lineage,
Oof.
you're unbeatable.
You're good.
You're unbeatable. They
know
can't
how.
get your gold slime. He
Whoa.
can revive and
We've
heal
done
it.
it
Whoa.
one time. We talk about gold slime all the time.
Yeah.
The gold slime is so important, Walker.
Let's see.
Let's get it. The
It's-
gold slime is
it's
so
everything.
important because if you
I
can
fucked up a
get
lineage.
it
Did you hear
right,
him say that?
we've gotten it right
I fucked up a
once.
lineage.
Got it
And
right.
I'm pretty sure you restarted it, which I get. You want to play it again? It was so perfect.
I remember it. Clear as day.
we got a Gold Slime that had Big Bang, which is the strongest AoE attack you can get.
It's the only time we've beaten this game.
Yes, you can get Big Bang, and there's
We've
actually
only beaten
even
it once
more.
in all this time, Walker.
There's all these other, like, health screen, all these other attacks that are even higher that, I don't know. Anyway,
What?
I'm good. Well, fuck
I'll just take it right I'll take it in the video.
So yeah, Gold Slime. Why it's so important. If you get it with that defense, and we had it with good health too, it had 300 health. It
Which
could
is
barely
crazy.
hit it for like 5 minutes.
999 defense, 999 speed, 999 agility, 999 intelligence. You can't hit it, and if you do, you do like 2 damage. But most of the time you miss.
But somehow
This is the
we
Gold
had
Slime?
it where it had heal us all, which is it heals every single monster.
Okay.
2
On
max
one thing,
health.
2 max health. Unlimited MP.
And revive us all.
And revive us all. So just no matter what. And it had 300 health. So it would take 80 turns for you to just solid hit this thing without it healing itself once in 80 turns to get everyone back up.
Oh my god.
It's incredible.
And we haven't gotten back there yet. I've tried.
Never been
It's
back.
hard.
We've only
think
beat this
it's-
game one time, Walker. We've only beat
We
this
did
game
it that
all the way
one
through.
time on accident.
One time.
Why?
And all this time. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
I've
What are the
beaten
odds?
the Master Tamer sometimes after, but my Gold Slime's never been as good as
I mean, that was the
time.
first. That's what I meant. It took us until then.
It took us as kids just stumbling upon the ultimate one. I played this game a lot. I didn't realize that. I don't know. I still played it. I played it when I got G-Run.
You're playing it right now.
Really?
Played it right now.
Let's go get Lava Man.
Yeah.
This is incredible, man. This has never happened. This is what's crazy. Is we only know about this in hindsight.
Yeah, I've read about this because I've never, obviously, got.
I've only read
I've
about
never
this
got-
in magazines.
I never had unlimited sirloin to meet a lava man at this point to like
Right.
just dish down unlimited and get it. And like
We got
still
from
be
a
at this
trainer of all
point.
things, which is hilarious.
I just love the verbiage, man. Just listening to like.
Sounds like holographic
You know, a
Charizard.
soldier
I never
did.
had the sirloin for the lava man to stick around.
People bring
Hey,
two
I'm
men together. Where are the
So
Christians?
you bring Iceman and
Where
a
are
Lava
the-
Man.
where are the
You can just pick
Republicans
whoever.
at?
So they're telling you again here, they're like, this is just an NPC. He's like, hey, I'm breeding a Lava Man. Is he high
Blaze
enough level?
one,
Do we
dude.
need to get him
Dude, that would be a good name.
But see, that's another thing. You can't progress too far or he changes.
Okay.
He eventually stops offering an Iceman.
He wants to trade someone else, and you're like, dude,
Oh, no way.
where's the lava diamond?
I've only got this Lava Man.
Pretty sure it changes. I'd say 90%.
Start the breeding ceremony? Yes. Definitely did that. Sure, dog.
Ooh.
Sexy. To the
Ooh.
symmetry. Ooh.
Ooh.
Double A.
Double
bitch.
A.
We,
That's how you trade with your friends after
Okay.
each one gets one. It's not like Pokemon, like tit for tat.
I hope a strong monster will be born.
That ain't gonna fall.
I don't get it.
Alright, dude, later.
Dude, what the fuck?
He said he was in the
Just go
edge
hatch
of the
it.
farm.
Just go hatch it.
Yeah,
Just go
it
hatch
should be
it.
there.
I was just playing the character.
Oh.
Sorry.
Give him a fucking egg, dude.
Hey, brah.
Give us my egg.
Why are you going to the farm? Go to the egg hatchery.
You said get the. Okay, I thought you said get another dude.
Go to
I'm
the
ready to see
hatchery.
it.
I'm
I'm ready
there
to
in
see
2
the
seconds,
baby
dude.
who's born. What? Jesus Christ.
You're all the way back at the top
It's
now.
like playing the Pokemon Ice, where you get on ice,
Oh,
you just get
yeah.
stuck till you hit the wall. That shit
Bro,
was
do you remember
frustrating.
those phases? The
Yeah,
phases
man.
of Pokemon
Oh
were
my
OG,
gosh,
man.
they were though.
That's tough. Don't you
They
dare.
were.
Don't you dare.
I'm not gonna do it twice. So you
Yeah.
bounce off the people. Maybe they did design the level, man. You just bounce off the
Speed.
people.
Speed run it.
Alright, so we got a
Hatch.
Breed, baby.
hatch. What?
Gold Golem.
Dude, no, they told me, dude, on the thing.
We get
Wait,
a
what now?
stronger Lava Man.
That was an Iceman and a Lava Man.
Oh,
The site I'd read on how to
Cheap
get all
running.
these. Yeah, it was like a Lava Man and an Iceman. Get a gold golem.
Why do I remember?
so
Why
it's
does
a
it?
meta ball?
Why does this
it
feel?
it came out of Lava Man? That's.
Yeah, just go to
Oh.
info. See if it's any good. Oh, you just
Hatch it, dude.
might as well see the stats.
That's right, man. I'd like to do it. Maybe we'll find another Iceman. That works.
Reload your save. Dude.
I want to say no. I want to say
Yeah,
I think we
that's
tried that as kids, and that this feels like deja vu.
Lava Man +2.
He's gone up.
No, name that bitch.
No, he says
Go
no.
get-
LM. Get
I
in
think
my
that just
fucking
means
block.
like second.
Well,
breed.
go
Like,
get-
this
go
how many
get
times
another
this
one.
dude's been fucking inbred.
Go get another.
No, because we have like plus 99s. Remember?
Can
You
you
get that
can you
long.
get another one of those whatever they are? whenever you breeded it with? What did you breed it with?
Iceman?
Yeah.
Maybe you have to breed it
What did you
with
breed
gold.
the Lava Man with? Oh, the Iceman. Can you get another one of those?
Well, no, it's supposed to make something. Lava Man, Iceman. You can look it up. There's a
Yeah,
phoenix,
you
there's
really
a
probably-
firebird and an iceberg. They make a phoenix. I mean,
In this?
phoenix and an iceberg, they make a zapbird.
Okay.
In this?
Yeah, it's like the lineage of the. Here, there's actually, I can actually probably show. Although, I wish it would give us some pictures. There's a library. And it has. So I didn't look up most of it
You good?
online.
This is hilarious. Yeah, I forgot that even if you get curious, they'll talk to you. They'll tell you.
Basically,
Which family do you want to know about?
and it shows the ones you've seen, like in the bug family. I wish it would show them all,
We
but
bug.
fortunately it doesn't.
We bug.
Its weed top sucks up
Rob
energy
magic.
and emits evil power.
Oof.
Tells you what skills it'll have too. Yeah.
Oof.
We don't know because
Its body is small, but its jaw is powerful.
we bug it. That's the only two we have booked.
Get out of this
Army
family,
ant.
bro. Go to the mystery family.
We probably don't have any of the mystery of that.
Yeah.
Seven colony.
What about Lava Mans?
Lava Man.
Go to Beast, bro. Go to
Couldn't even pull up
Beast.
your bucket day.
Damn,
Should have got to the
Florida Man's pretty
library.
cool.
Back in my day, you should have go to the library 3 hours a minute.
You're right, bro.
This is insane.
You can live several hundred years and is very wise.
Bro, please. Do you remember grinding floor mans though? That's when you would
To
get
get them
stuck
out
on.
of the way.
That's when you would get stuck on.
Because you start getting on the metal. Anyway.
You see, we didn't learn all these
Such a weird
tricks.
game.
We need to go.
Such a weird game.
See, we
Yeah.
just didn't learn all these tricks because remember how long we just spent grinding floor mans and eye clowns instead of like going to that. We didn't learn about that warp gate that had
Once I saw
metals.
metally, I was like, oh fuck yeah.
I'm getting a lot of these.
But you didn't know that when you were super young. You would just play through.
We didn't
the,
have to read the guides for
Yeah.
most of this. Like we did get the cheats, but all the cheats are Game Shark.
What are you gonna
None of them work
do?
for the game board? We need to pick up. Who do you want to pick up? Zappers. Spike.
I love Spike. Just gotta keep
Later.
Hale's dumbass. I'm so ready to get rid of Hale. You have to keep him because he has to get to a certain level. If you remember, this is what you were saying earlier, Dallas. If you don't get them to a certain level, Walker, and they don't learn the skill, like heal us all,
Yeah.
they won't pass it on.
Okay.
So now you have to find him grinding.
That's cool though.
It's so, dude. They knew how to make you work for it.
Right.
So
They've
we got
only
Metal-
gotten
we have
better.
Metal
They've
Legion.
only been able to like extend the grind. This is like the original.
Man, that Zapdos. I mean, that bird's so strong.
But also Hale, also see, because you want Hale to be in that gold slime family
This would
eventually.
be so dope though. Like honestly.
Oh, item. Yeah, remember you have to believe. So stupid.
Hail attacks.
Yeah, you can give it. See, but this is the other thing. Sometimes you only have beef jerky, which is more common meat. Yeah, it's
It's
cheap.
like, oof.
You have pork chop,
Oof.
which is the medium, and then sirloin, right? Or isn't there something above sirloin? Maybe?
It goes beef jerky, pork chop, rib, sirloin.
Rib.
Oof.
So yeah, that's the highest.
Rib.
This game
So the
isn't
problem
for
is
me.
you'll have a
This game
beef
is not for
Jerky
me.
and pork chop,
you'll
you
have-
have no chance.
Yeah, you'll have 1,000 of them, and you'll have 1,000 pork chops. You give it to
On
the
anything
Metally,
you want. If
gone,
you're throwing a pork chop, you're just like, I'm just getting rid of this.
gone.
Like this.
Yeah, Metally's gone. Fuck you. We're
So
not
that's why
ready.
sirloin's so prime. You actually have a chance.
Oof.
But look at Unity just taking off here.
Heal. Ooh, got heal. I
Just love watching
level
ground.
2.
They tell you early, hey,
So now we can get
good
rid
pick.
of that.
Yes,
I wish he was getting better. See, he's getting 7s per level on like health and stuff. It's nice when you get a really good breed, they hit like 10s. There we go. That's what you're looking
There
for.
you
So
go.
that's how you really get up to where you need to be to fight, like close to 5.
the bosses start to escalate so exponentially.
Yes, there
They
we
just
go.
get you so fucking
8s, 9s, heal more. Alright, good. So let's
Like them plus 10s, man.
pop it world day.
World
You just
Dig,
got
baby.
spikers just trashing me.
115 is level 11. That's pretty solid. That's a great start for your new healer.
Dude, if you're over 100 HP though, and you're a 9
80
level 10,
defense, that's pretty.
good.
It's pretty solid too. Pretty balanced, like twin attack and D.
See, this grind
Other
would
than
take
your
so
healer.
long with this level, low level.
Half the
We'd be in
level, half the level of your healer, your health, level 22. That's why just some monsters are not made to be.
Right.
You have to change.
They're telling you, though. It's built in.
You gotta breed. You have to.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
See, he's got that slime. Look at it. Go to hell. He's got that slime agility and the intelligence and the defense.
But he's got
That,
more D.
that agility
and
and
he's half the
intellect for
Right.
for Hale, though, is off the charts.
That's what you want because they'll
But he's
dodge all
also
the
he's
attacks
also
easily.
11. He's also 11 levels higher than this guy. I wonder what it'd be like.
Let's do it. Let's get there. Go, do a freaking medable. Hit 22K.
If we can take down a Medieval, it's gonna be out this world.
You think it's possible though?
Oh yeah, we can do it. All right, I call this. I gotta look up the.
I'd hit you with the industrious mid game.
Where's beam guns up? America. All right, so.
It doesn't matter what Ashton says that high.
Bing, man.
I says
Fucking Bing.
I'm about to get a year worth of Xbox Live for free. You can't be mad at Bing.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not mad at them. I just,
29,000
stocking it
Microsoft
up,
points.
dude.
You can get 12
Love
months.
Bing.
That's amazing.
Bing should sponsor us.
This podcast brought to you by Bing.
Bang.
Bang it,
Yeah, it's like,
bitch.
We wish. Actually, non-affiliated. Brought to you by 3 Dudes in the Basement.
I said, I was like, bro, I love that high Rothgar. He said, that's fucking the Matterhorn, Jordan. I was like, that's okay.
oh yeah, I knew
That's
that.
an
I knew
actual
that.
place.
Oh.
Alright. I gotta find out which one,
Medieval. Here, do you need to move that? This one is stretched.
Need to awkwardly. These are all monsters in the game, by the way. Walker.
Yeah, boy.
Dark Eye. That's a monster.
Cactiball.
That's why they did. That's why they made so much fodder, Walker.
Yeah.
So that they made the really
yeah.
cool rare ones, and they just made a bunch of fodder for you to slaughter and level up with.
I guess. Well, I'm an asshole.
You don't have
Put
to
it where they
run
can
a
actually
great
see it.
tracks. Medieval, there was. You just looked at it. 85.
Oh, B5.
You literally went over and kept looking.
So,
He had Metal Drax,
Yeah.
Mad Drac, Great Drac. He doesn't even know about the Dragon family. The Great Dracs get wild.
alright, so now I got to. So it's the B5, so I gotta go up and get the modifier number for enemy number slot 1.
Love it.
Copy the whole thing.
What you want?
Put it over here. Oh, it does that every time.
Right there.
Alright. Paste that in. Change it to what? What did I say? B5?
B5.
Oh, that could be percentage. So this is, what would we name this? Medieval?
Medieval. Like, what kind of term is that?
I
Medieval.
don't think that's right. It was close.
Medieval.
So we'll turn medley off. Keep medley on.
Yeah, we don't need to be fighting gang. So speed.
Didn't work. Yes.
So that's a medieval. It looks
Yeah,
like
it
a
seems
drunk
really hard.
puddle. It's a drunk puddle, Walker. What the fuck is that?
Hey, man.
I got magic bubbles.
So that it's just there's a thing called a babble, but then there's like there's like this metal family.
It's the same thing.
of
It's just
monsters because there's a metal drac.
It's a bluish color. The medieval is metal colors.
The babble looks just like your slime does. The true original teardrop.
All right, let's hit it with some Star Wars.
Have to. Oh god, dude, it's gonna wipe us.
Dude,
20.
it probably has like 22 health, so it's.
Yeah,
I'll put everybody into full cautious. Put him
Charge.
in berserker.
Oh my god, we're gonna get wiped.
Damn,
We definitely way overstepped with medieval.
Why would you do this to me?
I forgot how strong we
We're
were.
about to get knocked out.
Oh, for sure.
No.
Yeah, it's still facing me.
Fuck. Fled. See you. Just kill all y'all and leave. I don't think we're ready.
Just use a warp point. Use a warp
I
point.
can just switch it back to medieval's.
We need to revive the fucking.
I have world leave.
Oh my lord.
We were not ready for that at all. See, don't fuck with a medieval. We're cheating and we still can't be there.
Cheating, still getting fucked up, yeah.
We're way too early though, TBH. It gives you 22,000 experience.
There's gotta
It's
be
10.
There's gotta be a way.
It's 10 times what the medieval is.
If we got a grizzly, it would have enough attack to lay it out. Grizzlies are the best.
Can you just not raise the attack power of?
Not enough.
Yeah.
Grizzly is bred. It's a beast.
Okay.
It just starts.
That's what they're doing.
With
They're
like, it
ogres.
gets like 20 per level.
like 25.
What do y'all follow? What's
And Corey's got.
They're dead.
But you can still revive them. So
Isn't that crazy?
Drag their ass around in a coffin.
This game does not do it. So yeah, you can be like full white here at the end of a dungeon. You're like, I might as well finish. It's gonna knock me out.
I'm gonna pop up World League.
Right?
Oh my god, I keep trying to I can't do that. It's good to have it on the
I don't
the same thing,
yeah.
but sometimes you gotta be careful with your clicks.
Right.
I don't like to run through it too much. So I'll probably start rolling.
Good job, Uni. But see, Melees are perfect. They give you that really high HP, like 1,000, but they have 6 to 5 health.
Okay. I mean, he'll only blade you for like 10. You won't really do much damage.
Bro knocks out the end. Spike. Now I'm gonna look at you.
See, his defense is going up.
He's a tank, dude. Have you seen his picture?
Spikerus.
He's an animal.
It's a Spikorus, not Spikosaurus. It looks like a dinosaur. It's got some rocks coming out of it. Spikerus.
I think
You got swiped by Babel, dude. I'm
the
sorry.
best thing they did was let the monsters follow you around.
Hell, you
That's
had-
what lost
yeah,
its
dude.
appeal
Is
last time.
it too aggressive to put Babels in the mix just so you can see?
Why do you want to see a Babel, dude?
They're
Babels are
they're funny.
hideous.
They're funny.
They're
Because I like that they
hideous.
just reused the character animation. Like they didn't even try.
They did their best. Biffy. you
That's
got
it. That's it, dude.
Biffy turns into Revive.
So-
Biffy is a chance to revive.
Okay.
Revive revives. So even though skills upgrade as you go along.
This revive us,
Well,
right?
Revive us is a different skill. They can
Totally
learn
different.
Revive, and then they can learn Revive us.
Mm.
Yeah, so
So-
Unicorn is. You see why Unicorn is so special?
I
It
still don't know how to
carries
dial
these
it
wheels.
100%. I just know they can learn how to. You'd have to read a guide or something.
No. Where you going?
It can happen.
I say the nuts used to be. These are the most valuable thing you can find.
Really?
I mean, if it's an int nut, no.
Gotta get that
intelligence.
nut, man.
Intelligence
Gotta get that
never really matters.
Yes, it
but
does.
If it's a life
It does.
acorn, that's instant HP. So you get
Okay.
you save up a bunch of life
you-
acorns.
yeah, that's the thing.
When you get a gold sign, throw all them bitches on. It's like 5 health.
Bro,
5 health for a gold sign is miles of just
Bro, I just got it.
Really?
80 turns.
You have to store the acorns.
You really
God damn
did
it,
it.
I would just use them on my people.
And it's a tree too.
I would just give my stupid this level person. Oh yeah, I want my hell to
And
have
storm for
10
a
more,
gold slime.
10 more health.
Damn.
Stupid. God damn
I
it!
get it though, dude.
Fuck, these people are bastards.
I get it though.
Yeah, use some of that on your people.
Use that other
Wish I
bit.
could mass delete.
Hey man, you're getting a lot handed to you. You can individually delete these fucking items in our inventory.
We did our
Clear up
best.
some
man.
room for the. No, let's see.
Yes, it
I knew it would at low level, dude.
They're not giving you that attack yet, dude.
You're not getting those life and attack. Because if you save that for. Okay, you save attack for. I wouldn't put it on a gold slime.
You're Mauler. You're Mauler, dude. You're gonna have just an
You save it
absolute
for your,
brute.
yeah, your
You're gonna have someone whose
You
health
save it
is
for your Grizzlies.
999. Their attack's 999.
But
they
even
don't do
Grizzlies,
anything
you
else.
need life acorns because they don't. Their health doesn't go up as much as their attack
Okay.
does. There's just a way about this game, man. It's nice. You're just fucking teleporting all over the place.
3.
You know,
They're
through the
good
certain
to
line.
Yeah. Do we have to stay with Hale? What is he? Is he gonna learn something we need?
Here, do you want to switch? You can operate. No, for real, for real. You have a vision. I feel it. I've just been digging
I
around.
don't know what warp gauge it is. Is this a new one? We're gonna fight boss.
I don't know. Just digging around. I mean, I was trying to just level up Uni because we just hashed it.
It is hell. We use hell.
Yeah, he's doing good already, man. It gets up to like shit. You can beat the game with like 300.
Wow. Bean Man, well, got up and is looking at us.
I think it's,
We just beat this motherfucker's ass in. He's like, hey,
What happened? Hey, man.
That was pretty fun.
look at
What
that.
happened?
Yeah, look at that gaze.
Hey, man. What's going on, dude? What happened, man?
You want to take him into your
Try to
car?
say what's up.
I mean, do we? Are we doing? We're homeless. Take it in. That's just.
BM
Just heads to the farm.
That's not something you can build a business around.
Farming, man.
Bean man.
So these used to be godsends. If the Lord loved you,
If you're deep into a,
because when you get into the super high levels, like you see this Walker, how we have 6 of 8,
Okay.
it'll be like 2 of 84.
Oof.
Or not 80s. They would get into the 60s.
84 and whoa, no. The highest was like 34.
Was it 34?
Yeah.
Why did I think it was like the 60s?
And those were like the in-game ones, like 35, 30. No. That's wild. That's
But
wild.
nevertheless, 36.
28
way
was like
more.
the final boss.
And the monsters are super
It
hard.
seems like a lot.
All the things you have to fight can kill you and like damage you. You're walking over lava. If you find this, especially like, look where we are. So we're 6-8. This is a
You can
godsend.
save.
You can only save
Uh-huh.
in these, and you'll every now and then get like this vendor who can sell you stuff.
Okay.
So in those you can save. Otherwise, you cannot save once you enter a warp hole.
Like, thank God I can put this thing down. Mom, I
So
can't come eat dinner.
6 of 8.
Right,
That's what
right.
they didn't understand. That Pokemon was kind of like this. This was a
I
true.
can't
Like,
save right now. I cannot turn this off.
But also, it wasn't too
Speaking
bad
of-
because you literally can just. He'll just sit there and do that. You can just lay it down.
speaking
There's
of,
no
guys, which one we did?
moving enemies. If you're not moving, the game's not moving. So I've left many a Game Boy running. Him just.
Dude.
Sorry.
That's what I'm
My
saying.
batteries ain't doing it.
Like on Xbox
Well, just
and
plug it
shit.
in at home. That's probably why it doesn't.
So Walker, look, this is what you're. This is what you're.
Burns it
norm-
out, but still
this is
doesn't
what you're
show
normally
it.
gonna find.
Broken one piece right.
In these little low-level dungeons we're in, you're not gonna get
So,
Cerberus.
Nintendo made a dope ass product. Though. I love the SP.
SP was my
I
favorite.
didn't like the 3D. I mean the DS. The 2 screen.
It was okay.
I like the 8.
I never used it. I never used it. And I was always so used to just pulling up the map and looking like, why would I ever not need to look?
I don't like
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm sure
you
it's
know
good
what,
now.
Natalie,
It's like
it's
sleek now and
Oh,
stuff,
yeah,
but it was
okay.
bulky when it first came out.
I got the next one with the whatever the
3D, yes.
I guess the 3DS. Yeah,
They started with a weird number.
it was okay. It was alright. It's just so they do what they
I
do
didn't
so
like the
well.
cartooniness of it. I like this
Really?
8-bit, dude. I love it. I don't know.
Simplicity.
True. I feel
Dude, the
you.
original Pokemons. I would still play a Pokemon game if they would make it like the original style 2D. I just didn't like when they got 3D and the Pokemon X and Y.
That stuff
Pokemon
is
started
weird.
feeling it not genuine.
Yeah.
It's like they changed, like art designers or something.
Oof.
I don't know.
They're just trying to update it, modernize it. They didn't have to.
4th female.
Yeah, 4 more to go.
Film 4.
We're very early to already have that. Normally, you can't even get these until you get to that.
But it
warp
would
gate.
be multiple nights. Okay, we've been grinding. We got 4 now. This would be multiple nights of this long
Just
grinding
right.
on these things.
Who are we getting rid of? Face.
Buffet.
No.
He's dope.
No, just scroll through. You can find someone shittier. He's at least a boss. He might be
Right.
good.
He probably has a good lineage.
He's higher up.
Well, here's what
in
you
his-
use to get one of the like rose vine.
Yeah.
Ever rose vine? You need to before we finish this officially, we do have to kind of show Walker a little bit of the chart, like the
Yeah, let's end
That
on
would
the
be
chart.
good.
the master chart, the master flow chart. It's weird. You're right though, Dallas. This is yes. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that.
5-4, man.
Returns to the wild. Hey man, no, you can't stay here.
You don't live here, dude. Get the everyone's living peaceful.
I'm done with
He
you.
kicks in the door. Hey,
I'm done with you.
get the fuck out. Monsters matter. Hashtag monsters matter. Just kicked in his fucking door. Flower man,
That 4 months.
get the fuck out. And take your kids.
Should we take Melody instead of Hale? This is show Walker. I think Spike and Uni can handle it. They can. Should we have a healer?
Sure. I mean, what are you gonna show him?
Just what Melody's stats look like. I don't think you've seen one.
Yeah. Start at level 10.
See, this is what's weird, Walker, is this Melody right here. Look at this stupid thing. So it's literally the same exact animation, which I love. That's why I think we love it 8-bit so much. So look at these stats. Can attack, has no health. The thing is, you can't fucking hit it.
Oh my god.
And if you can, it does no damage.
It's really good.
So that's why this thing has literally become like these turn into Metables. Metables turn into
Metal Kings.
Metal Kings turn into
Gold Sun.
Then there's also King Slimes and Spotted King Slimes and
A
there's
cool
like-
lineage, but just not. You'll fight some King Slimes, but they just don't have anything really like, special about them that you would want on your team because you only get 3. That's the thing. King Slime has its place for a certain type of team, not for the Juggernaut team.
How do we keep going to this?
It's just running through it to level up the unicorn.
I thought we were going in a
Child dude fell right behind.
Right. I wanted to see what would happen. I really do want to hear that volume right now. It's my childhood.
That was close enough. That was beautiful.
Here's an herb. Stop giving me herbs.
We need more herbs, bro.
Yeah, isn't that something? They just feel you. Hey, you might need this. No, dude, please stop it. Because even when you weren't cheating, you still didn't need them. I'm not. Thanks for 30 health for one of my monsters.
Do you want to breed them? These are all level 10.
Some of the go ahead and breed them.
But what were we doing?
He's gonna breed some of the metal leaves.
Okay.
I mean the metal leaves to get the
Yeah.
metable.
All what this has all been about.
I want to see that medieval, baby.
It's weird. But then all of a sudden it can attack. And then a king slime is just fucking out of control.
Isn't the medieval the one that we lost to earlier?
Yeah, it swacked the fuck out of
I think do you have enough to get a, you have enough, well, you have to train them, but you have enough to get a king, metal king. One, you need 4.
Huh?
So you have enough metal
See, look at
leaves
this
to get a
one,
metal
Walker.
king.
This is a really good one. Should we get his wild down first, guys? Is that smart? We try that.
Oh, you wild.
Oh, wait, that's going deep.
You're so
I
wild.
think we should go deep on emulator.
I mean, you got unlimited, so you just have to go to the farm.
Which is?
What do you have to do?
You go to
I'm
the
just
farm,
gonna give
get
it
them out,
sirloin.
feed them
If you give it
sirloin.
sirloin, it makes them much smaller. I'm just gonna get the female and the male when I breed. Just gonna drop. So this spike. He said that's going deep. Dallas, what do you think we're doing at this level now? We didn't get this high to fucking take off. I should go something off this. Coming off this one. I want to get the best female, breed it with the best male, specifically. I mean, come on, we're here.
That's true.
We have to be, if we're gonna be high weirdos playing this game, okay, wait. No, back up.
What you said? You said someone else packing?
I need to drop this one. Yeah.
He said no.
Get your shit.
You're done too, dude. We saw you.
Alright, we gotta find some. What
Trying to steal
female?
more water for your family. Fuck it.
Ooh, look at this fucking female, dude. Remember the little tank?
Hey, dude,
Oh,
don't
shit,
objectify
wow.
my slime. Not my slime.
Yeah, so wild means, Walker, if their wild gets too high and you just get them out of the farm and try to go fight with them, they won't listen.
Yeah, okay.
You tell them to command.
It's like what
You
you
said,
gotta do with your
it
horse
said,
and
it's
Red
like,
Dead.
you know, so-and-so is not listening to your
I'm too
commands.
wild for you.
It's kind of weird.
Can't tell me what to do, Dad.
And it's not that bad. You just go buy some sirloins. Is the solution. Just go buy a bunch of
Gotta get more
sirloin.
gold.
Throw
Get
them
more
all down their
sirloin.
throat.
See,
Here you
this
go.
one's only 260, so
For some reason, this metal object wants to eat. It wants
telling you,
to eat
They,
meat.
as you catch them, it decreases the
horrifying.
stats, dude. As you catch them, it decreases the stats. Look at them 3.
I need you
278
to make
good.
a Reddit graph of our distribution. Something you can put on data is beautiful.
Dude, they would love that shit, probably. Yeah, we're gonna get hurt.
Hey, is that weed, dude?
Them one, baby.
Is that weed?
Great naming systems. We're just adults and we can categorize this shit and store it. Like, kid us would have just been like, same name.
If it's 2 initials,
Yeah.
that's my categorization for just trash. Burn it if you want to. So what are you doing? Just giving them the sirloins.
Well, see, the weird thing,
He's just running through freaking 7,000% faster.
the weird thing about the freaking, so let's see, the weird thing about wild is like, okay, a sirloin, so they have 54. A pork chop, I wish I had, I think I deleted, see, I think I deleted all of them.
What are you trying to say? How much they do each?
Yeah, let's just look at each. So he has 54 wild walkers, so this is just...
He does like 15, I think, or 5, and then pork chops like
0.
20.
54, it does 5. So a beef jerky does nothing for their
Yeah.
wild. Oof. You know the numbers, Dallas?
Yeah,
jerky
it
shit.
scales. It scales. Rib was like 30, I think. So, I don't know. Sirloin's pretty high. Sirloin's the best. You just feed them enough, you'll get there.
Yeah. We need to compare that as far as...
So you want their wild to be down because they'll breed better.
Well,
breed better. Give
There's a
better
rumor
stats.
floating around. I don't know.
A rumor.
This guy gotta get that wild down. Gotta get that wild down. They need to be pure. They need to love us. They need to go
See,
into
I
this
also
consummation.
wonder,
Loving us.
Is there an attack that metal beat learns that we need to wait on too? That's the other thing.
I mean, if you look it up, there probably is something, but again, that takes you to go out and grind.
It's my high rank. That's what I think that's what I need. But isn't it great that they start at level 10? The other ones mostly start at 1.
That's
And when you
true.
catch them, we're here. It doesn't matter. All we need is just to catch
I'm
them.
gonna stack that fire real quick.
Damn, tank, dude. Beautiful.
What time you calling it?
Gotta be pretty soon for sure.
I bet Medical plus
It's just
one.
met babble. Metally meets babble. Which is what the little thing it is. You can add that monster.
It's gonna fucking scare the shit out of your upstairs neighbors, bro.
They moved down to hurry.
They moved out, man. They ain't scared.
They moved out in a hurry.
Maybe they are
We
scared.
think
of
they
something.
break up.
Oh shit! Ah! Fire attack me.
We have a male medible, so we needed to hatch that egg as a female.
Are you seeing this shit?
No.
Watch this.
Oof.
Going crazy, dude.
Why are you doing that in your living room?
Oh
I
shit!
told you.
It's
The
because
sandbags,
you're
awesome.
stirring up the dust, and it's lighting that dust on fire.
Man's like, I want to get in on this.
That won't do it. It's too hot.
Got that fire going again.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Finny, how you doing, baby?
Oh, and he's back.
Look at this.
Alright, so we have a medical. Awesome.
Yeah, medical.
That's great to return to. Love 2 health. See why health, those life acorns are important? If you drop a 5 on that guy, oof, my leg.
So we do have a medical egg, technically, if you want to make it female.
And we can make it in limited life acorn cheat too, by the way.
Right.
So you could literally get that guy to be a tank right now. How much do you want to push the boundaries?
That's too much.
That's too much for now.
That's just too...
Maybe later.
I want to
when we're
win, Dallas,
completely
but
done it.
that's not fair.
Yeah.
I just get, I go with a Bing Man. I got Bing Man with 999, know your vibe.
That's
I'm
why
ready
you can,
with a
you
unicorn
can
a
play
long
games
time
with
ago.
it. With some cheats, you can make it just a more streamlined game.
Right. Put it on
Why
easy mode.
do I have to? Yeah, I don't
I
have
just want
time
to
for
play the
this.
story, dude.
It's 2018,
I'm
man.
gonna save my sister.
There's so much other shit to do.
Gotta save my sister. Giggle?
Like,
A girl?
what is it? A girl, maybe. Tells you, hey, dummy. They say girl already, so you don't have to pay.
So,
Don't. She's gonna charge you 100 gold if you do.
to change it.
All
So
right.
100 gold is changing it.
We have a male.
Awesome. So
That's
go-
what he gave us out of the thing.
Go breed that guy. Well, you gotta level him up real quick. Honestly, with the metal bees everywhere, it shouldn't take one more gate, so. Perfect.
One more gate.
One more gate!
One more
That
gate,
turns
please.
cool. Oh,
Bam!
Yeah, you see he's got the magic floating
Hi,
around
baby
him.
wizard. It looks like a baby in a rose.
This has been a great, guys. This has been the best podcast I could ever.
Hell yeah.
You need to pull up the
I can't believe these weren't
the
mine.
lineage
I didn't think we'd be here.
with some pictures.
What's this one? I know the last one you gave us. Babby.
Is it a girl?
It's a girl. And then the other one's a Maddie. M-E-T-Y.
Just did meta.
METX.
That's nice. That's part of it. This is the original meta. You said that earlier.
This was my meta before I know what meta meant. Yeah, this is meta, dude. Oh, dude, I got that fire proof lid, though. It's pretty much out.
That's nice.
Jordan taught me the fan trick.
Bro, look at the one that came out of this fucking egg, guys.
Is it stacked?
It's stacked.
That's it at level 1?
It's stacked.
8
Just
health?
compare. Just compare our champion from the wild, the purebred.
Yeah, dude, the metal man.
Look
the
at the
king,
agility.
the
You can't
king.
hit it, dude. You can't hit it. The king.
That's
gives
the
you
one you want to breed into the gold slime lineage. Not just a random metal bee that you... For real, though.
So that's meta. That's the original.
Oh, it's
Goddamn.
meta.
That's a gangster.
And we got
You
this
gotta get the
bastard.
unicorn interweaved into that somehow.
Really?
Not the unicorn, but like the revive. And
Yeah.
I think the unicorn is a good route because if you breed it with, I think it's another fang slime, and then you can breed the fang slime with a metals. Somewhere you can breed it in. You have to breed it. I don't know what it is.
Jesus Christ.
You can get the stats in there somehow.
We're gonna go beat this tonight,
It's got a lot
guys.
of fucking.
You think we can beat that night for these people? Or do we need a killer?
No, just go. No. Just go in the first warp gate. It's like a 5.
Do you have any animals
one
that are-
metable,
that
and that'll be enough.
Oh, seriously.
I think you can beat him with a unicorn too. Just one metable. So just go in the warp gate so it's short. Oh my god. Don't do it again. You'll end up in the farm. You bastard.
You know I won't do. You know you see my finger twitching, dude.
No, you end up in the damn farm.
This is
No, that one. No, go in the
First
one.
one.
It's the obvious, the shortest by far.
Die. Forgot we have.
You just need to see a Metal King. Dude. That thing is.
Are we trying to go there?
Oh, they don't have much health, do they?
You just gotta get both of them to 10. You
You
got
don't,
Metal
but you
King.
can't hit them.
That's
That's why
right.
if you ever
That's
get
right.
them with high health, you can't use the person you're fighting in the tournament literally can't hit you.
We'll show them a Metal King, and then we'll show them the chart. Some of the other ones, and we'll wrap it up.
I just don't know if we'll make it to Metal King.
Dude, all you gotta get is both of these to 10.
Oh, there's 10, seriously.
Yeah. So you find like one,
You just run.
probably like 3 metal bees, and
I
they
should've
spawn
done
every
this
time.
fast one.
Hit the sirloin so we make sure we kill them.
Right.
We'll get there. Boom,
So let's just
3.
Max MP plus 13.
Ooh, he's getting them
Defense
juicy
13, agility 13.
20!
20.
Oh my god.
No health.
20 bump.
Health is over.
20 bump.
Yeah.
20 defense, 20 agility. You can't hit, you cannot touch
Jesus.
me.
And learn Blaze, dude.
15. Those are solid.
Learn sacrifice.
I ain't gonna lie, you told me all about the 10. When I saw 20, I was like, shit.
Dude, you just know this
Yeah.
guy's a purebred.
And see-
He's a champion.
And look at this guy.
That was the wild
We're
one,
gonna
too.
get that
That was
gold.
He
the wild
already
one,
has
too.
heals HP to max for an ally. Poor.
That up. 10 health. Ooh, that's thick, dude.
That's thick.
That's ridiculous. You think
So
it's shitty,
that
so they
is the
trick you.
breed.
They trick you.
That
You
is the
think-
breed one, right?
You think it's shitty. It's not shitty.
You found this nice little left, right.
Meta's the breed one. He's doing
Never
pretty
did
well
that
for
one.
himself, though. The wild
For real,
one.
right?
He's getting a higher multiplier.
The other one did start with high stats, but
True.
yeah, Meta is the one in. Okay, yeah. Ooh,
There you go,
and you
yeah.
found a girl. That's
Yeah, that's our 5th one.
I mean, you bred them, so you'll need them. If you rebred, you can just start over. If you bred all of them, but I don't know if you did.
I just
crazy.
did 2 to get that one. We had to add medible and an egg.
Yeah, just name it. Fart nugget or something.
D5, dude. We have this going. What are you talking about? We change our system.
Fart nugget.
FBO5. We have a perfect categorization system.
Categorization. Alright. Ooh,
Defense
he's already
285.
this.
Stacked, dude. It's a strong female. Probably should have waited. We're here now, though.
No,
That's his
so
hell.
you'll be in the next breed. You're still gonna get a whole nother
Right.
Yeah.
family lineage.
I'm
in
checking
this.
it out, dude.
Okay. Anyway, what level are our medibles at now? Check it real quick.
6.
Go to info.
We're 6.
Okay. All right. So like what?
He's
2 more
17,
medibles
by
and
the
you can
way.
breed 'em.
I know. We're here. We're here.
We're getting this shit. So Lord.
Got him.
Got that level. I think it was the unicorn that level.
Yeah, hit that sick. Desperately, dude. All it took 18. Yeah, dude. 20
learns
bombs.
ice
Yeah,
bolt
yeah.
and shit. It learns everything, dude. Learns ice bolt and fucking. Big
There are
Bang.
some things, I will tell you this. If you're going for the perfect breed, it is best to just
Is
get
this
them,
anything
ideally,
other than that to you?
ideally get them all to 99 before you breed them. Give them just, let them learn every skill they're going to learn, potentially. And there are certain cutoffs, like level 75, they'll learn this. There's some things, if they don't get it, they won't pass it on later.
Damn, 19.
So,
Another male. They want us to.
If they don't get it, they won't pass on.
but, I mean, it would take so much time.
Yeah.
Did we get
This
rid
is
of?
Even
something,
with
this is something you
fast
need a
mode.
bot for.
When you get honestly, when we get to where we can
love that.
beat,
I want to do it.
when we can beat a medable, then we're good.
Yeah.
This
It'll
is
get you
Wildcat.
to where they'll learn most
Damn,
of the
that's
skills
bad.
we trade them.
Mad Cat's
Looks like
awesome.
he has a
He's one of the
mustache,
bosses. He's one of the
though,
bosses. So we should
No.
get rid of him now.
Looks like he has a mustache.
He's a
He
good
does.
beast now to keep. We don't want to
No,
get
don't
rid
get
of
rid of him. Get rid of someone. I mean, don't get rid of weed, but
Don't get rid of
LM.
weed.
That's got to be what Beam is that Beam? No, Lava.
Lava Man.
No, just click through it. You get it. No, they gotta click through it. Okay, never mind.
him. It's getting weird in this interface.
Go to the next page.
No.
Beam man. Get rid of that.
Fucking
Sorry,
Beam
dude.
Man.
Red's dude.
Wait, what? What, dude?
Yeah,
Red's dude, mother.
What, dude?
Boy, if you don't. That was me.
Hey,
Hey,
Finn.
get off my couch, boy.
Come here, Finn.
That boy on my couch. Alright, so.
Come here, buddy.
It's just.
He's wagging his tail like, I'm there in spirit. Yeah, I can feel it. I can
But I
feel
love
it.
laying
I love
down.
it.
I love
I love
laying
It's
that.
our fourth male, isn't it?
It's a lot. It's like 5. Just keep naming them. We'll know what they are.
He,
And you get all
he
angles.
heads
We're
to the
circling
farm.
this, yeah, bro.
Heads to the farm.
Yeah, I think you can just attack now if you don't want to pop certain lanes every time.
They'll run or if you don't.
I mean, you're good.
So then it just disappears. Getting that out. The only grinding was this easy in the actual game. You had to hold that
Level
freaking
20, dude.
thing.
Oh, Uni's already at 20. That's dope.
Hold on.
So easy to level them this way. Yeah.
It's time to see Slib out the door.
He really is.
Which one's
Slib
Slib?
is not redeemable. The
Oh,
original.
Slib.
It's sad. It's not Pikachu.
Damn.
He's not. They didn't make him that way.
You're just gonna ditch him?
Yeah, it's like, I mean,
Rip. Rip.
I mean, shit, we'll remember you.
Rip.
Got him.
That smile, dude. It's burning in my skull, dude. So happy.
P05, you name it the same name.
No, it's
Already
okay.
exists.
Oh, does it really? We already have 5 of those.
6, baby. We got way too many.
Was it worth
You
it?
still named it
Was it-
P05?
He said you already know that. Yeah, I didn't mean to. I meant no.
Was it worth it?
For sure. Got it.
Level 9.
Melee class Blaze. Yeah, the amount of like menu
Oof.
cues that we're skipping, Walker, is ungodly. You had to do that all that
It's
shit
so
by
nice.
hand. You had to do
Oh
that
my
shit
God.
all by hand.
Just tapping the A button all the
And you can
time.
turn up your text speed, but man, was it slow still.
How can you play the real game when you can do it?
I was gonna say, Dust, you're gonna throw up if you try to get a Game Boy.
I think I'll be okay.
Oh, yeah.
Uni's already at 21. They haven't hit 10. They know you have to get to 10. And see, Meta Blaze are super hard to fucking level up. So yeah, they're about to be level 10, and they still need 800 more XP.
So
He's
that's
level
more.
21.
Oh, yeah.
He's level 21, and he needs 2,000 HP. So maybe a third. That's ridiculous. That's why you have to end up killing Metables eventually, because you get 22 per game. So eventually, it's supposed to start grinding, breeding. You usually have to do right. You don't have to understand the grind of walking, waiting for a Metable. And you have to
Please
have
fight me.
and you have to have the Sirloin. You have to have a lot of money to have Sirloin, or they run away from you anyway.
Oh, my God.
Alright, so that's one. What did the other one get there? Oh yeah, they both are. And he's out.
Take me to the fuck,
need- hey.
the fuck shack.
Next time, we're just gonna have a warp wing. Like, you could just warp wing out. Since you don't have
Do I
to.
not have one of my items?
Nah.
Yeah, Warwing takes you just home.
Take me home. Country road.
Can't believe this is what we did, Walker. Thank you.
This is awesome.
Or should we let Walker do the honors here, Dallas? And take us home?
I don't know if I can play a part in this.
Oh, bro, please. It wouldn't be right if you didn't. Make me sick here.
You gotta commence the breed.
So I'm coming in just to press enter on the.
You
y'all
did.
need
You
to
said you
fuck.
liked it earlier.
Let's do it, bro. Y'all have to. We have to edit in the porn music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
On what part?
Look at
whenever
these.
I,
Look
whenever
at
I gotta
with
hit the enter, you know.
So let's just look real quick.
Can we get that effect?
Look at these motherfuckers. We're going in.
That one's going in. That's the tank right there. Meta, the one we got out of the wild,
Oof.
is better than the one Metal Man gave us.
Oof.
But Metal Man probably has something better.
Yeah, they're trying to give you that good one.
Read this motherfuckers. No, not weed, man.
Don't get rid of the weed, man.
What is it? Netty?
Medi and Meta.
Should we do meta first?
I don't think
What
Meta
does that
to
mean?
go
What's
with
the P name? Is that
Who's?
protege? Uni has it too. Is
I think it's senior party.
that what it means?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Protege. Senior protege.
Oh, dang, he's fucking.
That Pandora's box.
Stop.
Meta and Medi. Gonna do a dance. Seems like a new monster. Bro, how many years have you been at this?
You knew you were just gonna get a medical, right? Can I record this?
Please don't. This is weird. Quit
That's
asking.
not watching.
This ocean, they just dance quick.
Oof.
Beautiful 8-bit, then. Alright, now,
Yeah,
please
peace
forward it.
See, now he knows.
Metal King.
That way named it. This is the Metal King.
30 gold to hatch it.
See, eventually you find
Used
these.
to be 10
Eventually you
plus.
find these in the wild.
Oof. Look how happy he is, dude.
The whole slime family,
slime
bro. That
family.
looks
They got
right.
nothing.
So he's
going
just like,
on.
yo, what's up?
Just royalty.
What's up, y'all?
Name him Meta.
Who am I gonna fuck?
Name him Meta. Name
Who am I
him
gonna
after his
fuck?
father.
Who am I gonna fuck?
Meta was his mother.
Fuck Meta then.
Meta
Yeah.
was his mother. It'll tell you.
Go with Meta, dude.
I like that.
Meta. Dude, you even seen the Drac family. The Drac family's dope.
Great Draco Lord. Yeah, unicorn too. It's ridiculous.
Dude, that
Look at
sight
that. They
is
just
burned into my brain.
into your memories. You start to fight them. Let's see, because if you don't
With the
know
rares
this,
and shit.
in the later dungeons, you start fighting these things.
Okay.
So that's how you start to know
What are
which
his
ones are
stats?
like hard to
What are
kill.
his
5 health is dope to start. I'll take it.
Not bad, not
And
bad.
absolutely
But level 1 is not bad. When he starts hitting, he should be hitting them 20s when you level him up. Like per level. Oof, it's gonna be good.
I want to level up just a little bit.
Oh, and the best thing, dude,
So you got
the Holy
Grail.
Grail. I'm not even sure you know about this. The Holy Grail that could happen to you is you be fighting in these. Okay, this zone right up here. Go up to it real quick.
Let me just see. I just want to get somebody out here real quick. You don't walk up there. We just get someone
I
out
just
there.
want to show you where I'm talking about. This tunnel right here. You go in here. There's a super amount of people you can fight, like other people from other trees.
Those random guy we
Yes.
found. That's not supposed to be
And-
very common. That's super rare.
They will have,
Except for in this one, apparently.
That motherfucker.
Well, yeah, they're super common.
Is
One
that
that-
a beam man? Is that a beam man?
That's a monster. It's just one random monster.
But they would have Metal Kings and stuff. Sometimes you could fight. Most of the time it was like trash, but sometimes it was
Bro,
good
read the
ones.
sign.
And the tree will grow, and you can walk over there after you fight
Yeah.
certain people. But no, you go in there and you fight, and
What kind of eyes?
you just get more.
So it's telling you, those traveler
Metal
gates are
yeah.
hidden everywhere in this kingdom.
Can
Can I get some else in this fucking party? Spikers, dude, I need him back. Because he's going to be bred, or no. Who are you going to breed unicorn with? That's a good question.
I mean, he usually ends up being a solid piece close till the end. Honestly, he just levels up well. He keeps getting good stats. I can't believe we have a Metal King already. That's dope.
Yeah, it's just cheats. We
I
should be
love
able
it.
to.
I love
This
it.
is surfing to the SSS, and you said it so beautifully. Wait, no, that's the one we're going to go beat, Dallas. We're going to go beat the charcoal one.
Mad Knight?
Yeah.
How'd you beat it?
Y'all really gave me, y'all really gave me some blue balls with that gold golem.
I swear I remember that being a
Golem.
thing, that Walker. Like it does that. It's not real. We'll see medallions. We can level this guy up and we can finally crush a
I'm
dungeon.
pretty sure you already beat it though. Was it
It was moving. You didn't see it?
Uh,
That was on the last save, Dallas. Remember we didn't save our game?
We haven't saved it in a while, by the way, so you might want to just go ahead and click
He recorded that joyous event.
No, that doesn't count.
Right.
Wait, it doesn't?
Do you want to go ahead and just save it right now?
Yeah, I will when we finish this fight. Crest Serpent.
Mm.
Crest Serpent?
Crazy, dude.
Beautiful. Look at that artwork.
No.
It's looking green as shit, dude.
Crespin.
Crest Serpent? We didn't even know that nigga up.
Didn't even try.
He's 2,000.
Dude, he's good.
75 more? He already has 15.
But are the good monsters not so good? Like that gold.
It's so hard to level
Metal
them
King
up.
Loves looks dope. Unicorn looks badass.
It's just they just took all the color away from a king slime.
Really?
A black and white version. And it's the best.
But you know
monster.
it's rare though. It looks so good because it's
Look at
gray.
that grin, dude. Just look at this squad.
That chicken's dope.
The sirloin is what changes everything, Dallas. And sacrifice.
20, baby.
No HP.
20, 20, 20.
At level 4, no HP. Mountain
War
Deep
Beast.
Drifter.
Got him.
Yeah, I keep knocking them down if I can, because our monsters are good enough.
11 this week. 11 this week. Ice Bolt, 17s.
Medley, yay! We got a girl.
Yeah, my God. Shouldn't be this easy, guys. I want to do MK.
MK Ultra.
This is actually 7. Skip 6, because you're an idiot.
You're getting way too many. Like, I think we're gonna have a lot.
It's perfect. Well, that's all you need. Numbers.
Big Roost.
Right? What do you
Love
what do you
that.
even do with that? Why is Kamikaze in the bloodline?
Bad childhood. Warp Wing. Get the hell out of here. These fights are so fast.
Are there places where you can go that, like, where the monsters give you more XP? Or, like, the strong
As you
ones?
get into the
Well, that's why we
the
put Metal
upgrades.
Bees on.
Right.
They're
Okay.
one of the best XP
to fight.
I
Yeah.
bet you could be it, man.
That's what I was saying. The average XP we should be getting from these is like. I said we didn't even kill them. They fled. And Metal also flees a lot because it has high agility.
Yeah.
So that's the weird thing about
And it's left.
about grinding. Yeah. It knows if it can't win the fight. So, okay.
19.
No health.
Dude, those are thick.
Another female. We don't need another female.
Nope, get out of here. Boy.
We have 7.
Oh my god.
Fucking fun.
So you're sitting on
I need to get the warp staff. Takes you straight to the hole. I used to cry when I got a warp staff. You don't want an ice staff. A frost staff is useless.
Lava staff will do some damage, but again, once you get to the end, if you're relying on lava staffs, you're kind of fucked anyway.
Bro, you're
If you're spending your turn to throw a staff, you're not doing it right.
So they eventually start to learn too many skills, whatever, like Pokemon, so they have to,
Forget it.
Forget something.
yeah. Let me see if so much damage. I haven't even thought about my character's HP.
What are you doing?
Healing them. Can I heal my monsters? We go to, the next hole and see how far.
Fans over there snoring.
I was like, what the fuck music is this?
There's some deep bass.
It's like grunting into the...
Hey, I'll get off my dog.
Oh,
Chill on therapy.
He's had a rough day.
All that time
Oh,
feeling.
God.
10 out.
Yeah, that's what we need to do.
Just click the bottom one, yeah.
doing this one. This is your temporary calendar. I can't wait to see your new one, dude.
That's it. I'm not gonna put
I
it up.
know,
I'm
I
gonna
just
keep
wanna see
it
it.
every year.
See,
once
this was
January
another
rolls
good
around.
one. He would sell
Love water.
world leaves, but you see how fucking expensive.
What does love water do?
Love water
Just 80,
That
it's
tells
like
yeah, it gives you like
50
80,
health.
60 to 80 health. This one's 20 to 30. So ridiculous. It's your blessing.
Later, dude.
That's pretty rare. That's like a blue. That's like a purple shotgun. But wouldn't do shit to a medley, man. It'd leave you. That's what's so fucking. God, they make this bitch cry.
I think you could take on a medical now, Jay. Like your people are pretty stacked.
I don't know. They're only level 20. He was hitting 61s.
But your defense is pretty up there.
I just wanted to get him.
I think you should try it. It's work. It's literally just a click since we got the code in there now.
They're in there. Really? He's only level 8 though. Our Metal King is.
Metal bee? A metal bee? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, in there, dude.
Let's do it.
Immediately.
Da 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 da. All right, all forces,
baby.
focus. Hit that where it hurts. Going for the Viffy. What? Okay.
So guys, War Cry or Sand.
Oh, he's trying to get tactical. This game's just a grind of
No.
You want to put him down before he can retaliate, run, or anything. Oh, guys, it's all or nothing.
None of these are gonna hurt. I feel like none of these are gonna hit the metal. Yeah,
No effect.
that's what's weird about that. That's why the Metal King doesn't need health. Nothing
Sandstorm.
affects it.
Crack that boy over the head. Nothing happened.
No damage.
Like, what are you doing?
Jesus.
All right, here we go. Get Uni back up.
You
You need to heal on, or heal more, or whatever it is. Heal on, there you go. Now you need meta. He needs to do...
attacks to tag.
Yes, it has to be physical on a meta.
Right.
Berserker. Berserker will make him hit hard. That left.
22 points. You see how much XP we got?
He
for
ran.
the kill? We had
No, he ran.
22. We got 22 because we killed the other guy.
Yeah. You need to pop a heal to start this. Okay, anything.
White.
Can you heal?
Not now, he killed my
Why
healer.
did you do that?
Can I do what?
Just keep clicking. You should have healed up. Fault is that.
He killed Uni, bro. That's the healer.
You have a world leaf.
That's what I was thinking.
Unlimited.
I forgot about that. Damn.
Bro, we cheated him in this bitch.
I keep forgetting we have. You can just
I
bring
need
it
to
back
take
to
that.
life.
I need to take the L.
Curse paralysis.
Look at that. We're back on our feet, baby.
That Spikers is actually pretty good. So that's the weird thing about the metal family, like there's metal these, metal bulls, metal kings. It's like,
They try to run. Gosh.
you need to give it circling too.
Actually, we'll just, he's not going to do much physical damage. We'll just make him nice roll at the work. And maybe him
Got
too.
heals.
Definitely. We'll start
What is
with
Berserk for work? I feel like he'll miss because his attack is so much better. No effect on metal.
got our health up. Dang, that's two. Two's a good hit.
Meta.
Two.
That's a good hit, yeah.
I only have 10. Yeah,
If
'cause
I
they
only
have,
have less
they
than
have like
10,
20. They usually have like between like, what was it?
Okay.
10 to 11 ish? They're not 20 ish. I guess they're
Guys
good.
are scared, dude. Come on.
You have to feed it more
Yeah,
thoroughly.
so that's where it gets even weirder. They'll run from you
Okay.
if you ever damage them.
We might not be able to do it yet.
That's what I was gonna say. With this,
He loved
Didn't know he was
Yeah,
such
yeah.
a elusive creature.
you do because it gives you 22,000 HP or XP.
Damn, but that'd be so dope if you killed it.
Can you do it? That's the question. The Spiker's enough. Is
Unlimited
you-
sirloins. Oh, we got a solo.
So there's potential. You need to give it something.
And he's still. What
Ugh.
are you doing?
Try that rib out. Is the solo one better than the
See, so you can't plan. This means you can't plan though. If you do that, you can't plan.
If we had some stronger attackers, we could do this. We need a Grizz, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you.
We need someone who can just freaking, if they can hit him once before he runs,
Item.
they'll KO that.
Item. That's what's nice.
Or no.
Get the fuck out!
He knows we're not what he wanted.
What the hell?
That was awesome.
And we back.
Let's get it.
I don't think it can happen.
Let's get it.
We need a solo, dude. We need a solo lined up.
It's fine. Don't just sacrifice. That one's terrible.
Try to put him on cautious. I don't know what. We can try to stuff his in with the Berserker. We might have to try the Kamikaze, honestly.
It just has such a low miss.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna hit because he's so
Two
low.
Desperation.
Yeah, that's what I want to keep getting on him.
It's because his attack is so high, his defense is so high, you can't do anything.
I gotta run, but I gotta heal Uni. No, we'll go with. Oh no, cautious discharge. Oh god, did he run?
30. See how much XP we're getting?
Punishing
right?
me, dude.
You should only be getting like 30.
We're
getting
not
1,000 with meddling.
One day, dude, we'll take down.
For the next time.
We're just not. That's way too
He
soon.
keeps running, dude. We can't keep him there without perishing ourselves.
You're not pulling enough aggro, man.
Right.
You gotta hit him in the mouth.
Gotta get our stats up.
Can you give, are there like attack power potions that you can do?
Nah, well,
No?
no, nothing
Saying
outside the nuts
you could beef Uni or whoever does the Berserker up.
Well, you can do like upper and stuff. And there's like these things that will increase your defense and attack and stuff.
16 gold.
16 gold. Okay.
Cheap ass fucking
Not to date.
warp stat.
Same hole. So you can never do this anyway, Walker? Because you can only hold so much, so you couldn't have a ton of...
What?
He just turned him into a meddling. Kicked his ass. This man's a magician.
Call help becomes yell help.
Well, we're never getting Mad Knight.
What happened?
He has the meddling cheat on to where it'll turn the monster into...
need
the first monster in the slot will turn into a meddling every time. He did it on Mad Knight.
Can you reload?
Yeah, when did we save?
I saved it. And when we were at that,
I guess it didn't matter
that
much.
work thing.
This is a good spot. This is a good spot.
Yeah, we need to call it.
Yeah, thanks.
Show him just here. Yeah,
Talking
go
about the
through
melee
it.
thing.
We'll just save it where we're at.
It's perfect. We can play all night. We
And
just don't need to. Have no
we'll
business.
pull up.
We can do if you want to chill out. Man, I can keep playing.
No, that's what I'm just saying. Is like doing something you enjoy. Where
Yeah,
you're just
yeah.
like you're just not thinking about being tired.
Alright.
Well, you can play
Pull
World of
up,
Warcraft until all hours.
Pull up
It's
the
a
tree, the
it's a
breeding. Say Dragon Warriors breeding tree or something. Monsters. I just want to see some pictures of them because I know they got them out there.
It was the first thing down there. You said people found out real quick. My God.
I've enjoyed the ride though, man.
It's been fun.
I feel like I'm really into this game now.
I'm telling you, I'll let you play it on my Game Boy when it comes in. It's such a nice casual thing to have around the house. If you ain't got time to get into your computer,
Yeah.
but you're going to sit in bed on your phone, it's so much better than your
Let's
phone.
play some Game Boy. I want to get a Switch so bad, man.
Me too. I'll get one eventually.
The dragon against monsters.
Joker, too. Who did I put in charge of this? I'm so sorry.
Do it where?
I was trying to have a conversation about joining guys this podcast. See why Jamie's so important?
He can't get super high either. He's super.
He was smoking the other day with
He smokes with,
with
all
Tom
the time.
Papa.
He can't
It's
get
cool.
super high.
No, yeah, obviously you gotta. You at least have to pay attention if you do.
Oh yeah, here we go.
How
Which
hard
one?
would it
Should we
be
go
to do
Wicca
that,
or
though?
this?
Just whatever he says, it's just like, let's just do it, you know?
I just gotta listen. It's the perfect job. I would never want to
Oh my
leave that
God.
job.
So here's all the slimes, Walker.
a drag slime is dragon, spot slime, wing slime, trick
Zoom,
slime,
here,
snagely.
zoom in, because we're still recording.
You do. I don't know how to zoom your. Come on.
Damn it, dude. How do you know how to zoom in this page?
Probably controls Z.
I don't use clarification.
Probably controls Z.
Throw them in.
Can we do?
Oh, bro.
We were supposed to make them, Walker. For you, his oven's been running for 2 hours.
Shit! My oven ran for 2 hours, wow.
And now, really, like, I gotta say.
Zoom, there we go. Sorry, there.
Gotta say now.
Man,
That's good.
this has been the best first podcast ever.
I'm gonna go deeper, dude.
Maybe it's a good thing we didn't have that. Maybe it's a good thing we didn't have the blunt. Light it up. That's how the first podcast went.
It's way too late. I'm going too far.
I hope you enjoyed it, Walker. I'm sorry we
Yeah, this
fangirls.
is fun, dude.
If it made
I
you
enjoyed
anything,
it.
Alright, dude, so let's just scroll through these real quick. These
I
are
would
beautiful.
really like for you to find a game that is obscure
and do this
special
for
to you.
us.
You're
I would
trying
love to
that
see
we didn't
what you
play
grew up
and play
with.
it. Like Final Fantasy or something.
I'd love to see what you grew up playing. Because not every
Please
sounds the
drag
same
us
for
through
everybody.
any
We'll
more.
just have to play Ocarina of Time or Star Fox, man. Star Fox.
Alright.
Xbox, I think would be really good. I've heard that was legendary.
Oh my god.
Here's your,
Ocarina
hey,
of Time is
Jack,
good.
Jack. Let's come wrap up this podcast.
Can I just put these in the oven?
No. You're making a lot of noise at that time.
We'll just,
We'll cut it.
Babble. A poison gun and a giant moth. Make a puddle of shit.
Alright. So yeah, here's your slimes. Let's just scroll through these so you can see real quick. There's Babel. My god.
Let's see what makes it.
is that like the prom time? Right
It tells
there?
you any slime, any devil, any slime, any
Zombie,
bug,
dude.
any slime, any material.
Yeah.
Slime base.
A slime with any pillow rat, funky bird, mad plant, copycat. So that's why you have to know what those weird ones, those obscure ones do.
That fang slime was cool. The rock slime was cool.
So that fang slime,
Rock
you see
King.
what you can use to get a fang slime, guys? A madcap.
Oh my
Why
god,
isn't
too
it-
far, too far.
There's king slime.
Yeah, King Slime is beautiful, dude. With the medals. They're cool.
Gold slime.
See, you can use a spot king.
It's so small. Oh my gosh.
Look at his little smile. I mean, he has a jewel
I wanna
on his
zoom
head.
in on
He's
that.
golden and beautiful.
Big boy down here. My god. Wow, this is perfect if they were only
He's
bigger.
thick.
Sword gun, parrot petrodactyl. That's the alligator one. God damn, did you grind those hard?
That blue one looks cool. That one you
That was one of the sword gun. Dran. The original dragon. The
You
dragon
zoom
thing was
in on
awesome.
this.
I don't. This Andrew is important for breeding. I don't know how to zoom in. It's like so small already.
Can you put the L if you have it? And then how are you going to click the next one? And you're just like, oh god. So that's
drag,
dope.
dude. Great drag. That's great drag. That's the
That's one of
best.
the best ones.
He's beautiful. Awesome to have.
Wait, what does it get you? A what? Servant or something?
Andrew, yeah, you can breed it with a great dragon. There are two of these dragon types that lead you to this whole chain of like Orchi. That one's dope. It's like a
Orochi.
5-headed dragon. Battle Rex is awesome. There's the Sky Dragon and the Divinigon. They're pretty dope. But yeah, there's actually a lot. Some of them are stupid, but like Grizzly's.
He's awesome.
Yeah, any devil.
You can make it with a what is it? Lava
Stone
Man?
Man Golem. Where is Gold Golem? I gotta
Let's see, go
find.
back to Gold Font real quick.
We have to show Gold Golem though. It is definitely a ring.
That's a Dixter's an important one too, I remember.
Dixter.
So stupid.
It's perfect name.
That was not
damn.
the. That's from like
That's a
another
bossy
game.
fight.
or something.
That's a bossy fight.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like that. I mean, it does, but not. See how they're different.
Yeah. Evil armor's important.
What family would
Material.
Gold Golem be in? Rock. Material.
Robo-Sters.
Lawman, Iceman. Where's Gold Golem? There he is, Gold Golem. I told you. I'm not a liar.
Iceman
I'm not a liar.
Iceman
It didn't
Lawman.
work. Didn't work when we did it.
Hell yeah.
Breeding Iceman. Did we not do that?
Big Bang, sir.
And we got Lava Man. We got screwed.
You have to put Iceman first or something?
See, this is that whole family thing I was talking about. That would take so long. You have to be hard on it.
Jesus Christ.
Deathmore? Yeah, you get Deathmore 1, 2, 3.
You got an Estark Gold.
So go back up. Go back up.
Maduris 1 with a Spikerus. Barmaris with a Dark Horn. These are not easy things
Do
to
they
get.
have to be that level before they do that?
No, those are just their base. Like they get Hellblast. So.
Yeah, Moodoo.
This is the
Evil
deep
Lord
stuff.
controls all monsters.
Yeah.
What?
This is the deep
Evil
stuff.
Lord?
So it
Mad
goes
Spirit?
deep. But I told you there was a golden golem.
So wait, why did ours not work? That's what we have to figure out.
I don't know.
Does this have to be the matriarch picture? Makes no
This
sense.
thing looks weird though, doesn't it? Doesn't look like you thought you were going to see a gold golem.
This is
it's
parent
like
1,
a.
parent 2.
Yeah, look at that. That's
Yeah.
a centaur.
Yeah, these are all like
Centaur,
legendary
yeah.
in-game
It's
ones
a
that are
centaur.
hard as crap to beat and get.
Maybe you personally have to catch an Iceman. We have a lot of men.
So if we
How
do,
do you make an Iceman?
you can't find an Iceman. Well, later on when there's
It's in some of the
once you beat
warp
the
gates.
game, there's these final gates open,
Mm.
and each one is just slimes from good to best.
Oh,
So that's how you find it.
Dracula Lord. Alright, boys.
That's good. That's perfect. Nice wrap.
This has been incredible.
All right, sign us off. Jay, say something inspirational.
Silence all. Oh, sign us off.
Sign us off. Just
There we
say,
go.
say something inspirational while we look at the battery.
Well, it's been great to walk down memory lane, I'd say. Because we really did spend way too much time in these dungeons. We deserve to cheat. That's what I would say. Sorry.
Vindication.
Play that game a lot. Man.
Vindication.
We've
That was
walked
fun.
in slow motion. There's no bike. You get a bike in Pokemon. No bike in
Right.
Dragon Warrior Monsters, y'all.
That must be
Hardcore mode.
Bro, it's from day one. We don't ease up. And then the tournament gets more expensive to enter. We have a lot to do. We have to beat this before 2019.
So next time, Star Fox.
Yeah, what it did.
Star Fox.
I
Let's
mean,
do
yeah, we get the N64 emulator.
Exactly. All we gotta do is get it. So that's
it.
good.
We'll get it.
Sign
All
them
right.
out.